Hello, hello, everybody. How are we? How are we? Welcome to another live stream. I hope you've been doing okay today. We've been having a chill time. I know that we all had fun on Monday with all of the surprise guests and the regular guests and everything happening. That was a lot of fun over here as well. I love when people are like, whoops, I'm here. Let me join. Let's play the game. And Tuesday went well. Tuesday was pretty chill. Did some painting, did some editing, all sorts of things. So I hope your Tuesday went well as well. We are, of course, still playing Date Everything. And I think we're going to get, like, a decent chunk through today. That's kind of the plan. Because we don't have Gal today. So we're going to be skipping some of the, like... We'll probably do some of the characters that are, like, mutually, ooh, we like them. But we'll be skipping some of the ones that are, like we probably won't do Eddie and Volt. Specifically because we have to do that while Gal's here. Because she didn't get it right. So we will have to do that with her. But we might do, like, some Jerry. We might do, we might go back to Chance and see if he'll give us a D&D game, because I'm kind of down for those vibes. I want to play with, like, all the other people if they'll let you. I don't know if they'll let you or not. But I think that's kind of the way to go. And then we'll probably do some of the ones that we are less interested in, but still want to see their story. Like, I know we told Gaia we would go look for all the people who have accents, and we just never went back to her. I think we got all of the accent people, the people who were, like, not from America or wherever the game is supposed to be set, but we just never went back and told her about them. So we'll do some of that. And we might do a little bit of Timothy. I don't know. It's kind of gonna depend. We can also go through some characters that, like, y'all are interested in seeing. Also, I want to get Trash Man to hate me. I am upset the Trash Man doesn't hate me. Like, I can get characters like the dishwasher to hate me. I can get random like Stella to hate me by accident, but I can't get the Trash Man to hate me. And I don't like that I can't get the Trash Man to hate me, because I hate him. So we'll probably be doing that. But that's kind of the goal at the moment, is we're going to do a lot of things on those end and sort of, like, I don't know, fiddle around, find out. I think we're going to do quite a bit today. So I think we just jump right in and we get started. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, okay. Alright, y'all. So we're gonna jump right in and get started, because there's so many that we can talk to. Okay. So like I said, we're gonna do some of the characters that maybe are not the highest on our list. Not that we, like, dislike them, but they're not, like, our favorite or favorites, you know? Like Amir. I was staring at the mirror right there. Let's do Amir, because we haven't talked to him in forever. So let's do Amir.
Ah, my dear, you have come back to visit and give me the chance to admire your...
Amir's smile falters,
Uh-oh.
his effusive praise coming to a grinding halt.
Oh no. Oh no, do we look that ugly that he's like, ooh, even I can't find you good looking?
Oh, my tragedy mars your beauty.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, now I'm really nervous. Okay, alright. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure everything's... We can hear all the jazz. Yep, cool.
It has nothing to do with your gorgeous proportions, your stunning features.
Okay, what do we have, like a zit or something?
It is green.
Green?
A color that cannot belong in the white statuary of your teeth.
Oh. Oh, that's it? That's all it is?
Did you have broccoli recently?
Okay, I actually do love broccoli. So, like, this is kind of accurate, because I do actually eat broccoli. It's like the one vegetable I eat. I don't know what y'all eat, because I know some people are like all on the fruit train, no veggies, or vice versa. But broccoli's good, and I'll fight a bitch, okay? Yeah, well, not for breakfast. I don't usually... Well, I guess I don't really eat breakfast. I don't do, like, pancakes or most breakfast foods, so I do kind of eat actual meals when I wake up. So yeah, I guess for breakfast.
That's a strange choice.
But nonetheless a choice.
Well, I'm afraid you have some left over in your teeth. Just, there. Take a look.
It's a good thing I don't ever have any guess. It's a good thing I don't ever have any guess.
Yes, indeed. You know, I think it might be best to, check in with me before any of those encounters in the future. And
I love his hair. I have black hair now and I'm so happy about it. I wish I had hair like him. Look how gorgeous it looks. Oh my gosh.
perhaps you should consider flossing more often. I'm sure Barry would be happy to lend you a hand with it, actually.
Okay, that was a little... That felt like homophobic towards Barry. Like, you said Barry like you were like, Barry? What do you got, beef? You got beef, Amir?
He's rather obnoxiously reliable with personal routine.
Oh, okay, he really does have beef. All right.
Hmm.
It can't be homophobia beef because you gay as fuck. Look at you, boy. It's unsettling when you stare like that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm always one to fixate on hygiene.
Fair enough.
And coincidentally, I seem to recall Barry saying he had some free time today.
Why are we so... We're really hitting these bees. We're really burying. What is your deal? Okay, I can take a hint.
Oh, good. I did not want to have to tell you how disgusting it was.
Oh, man. Okay, he pretty, but he is superficial. Damn.
You are not disgusting. The thing was. And it can happen to the best of us.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad I don't have to tell you how looking at it was causing me to feel nauseated.
Okay,
Or how that
Amir.
old shade of green really doesn't suit you.
Amir. Calm down, boy.
That would have been rude. And I so hate to be rude.
Oh, hate to be rude. That was rude and a little hurtful.
Exactly. So nice to be on the same page.
Oh, God, he's a himbo, too. They're all himbos. I think every character in this game is a himbo.
Do come back once you've taken care of yourself.
Uh-huh, okay. Well, let's go talk to Barry, I guess. Maybe he'll also tell me why they're beefing, because they certainly sound like they got trouble. All right, Barry.
Well, hello again, darling. Absolutely fab to be in your lumescent company again. What's new with you? I hope all is gorgeous.
We love you, Barry. Hi again, Barry.
Hello. So, since we last chatted, I memorized the hex codes of
Ooh.
all my favorite shades of pink. And then I forgot them.
Well, that would be hard to memorize.
I was supposed to be organizing all my color palettes before I got distracted by thinking about pink things and trying to name all the stuff I know that's pink.
Aww.
So, anyway, if you were thinking of going with the Smile Republic Berry Red eyeshadow today, I apologize in advance for not knowing where it is.
That's okay. I've never put on anything but black in my life. Oh, that's so mean. You really do have a lot going on in that brain, don't you?
I suppose I do. Which is funny, because if you'd asked me, I'd say my head's empty most of the time.
Interesting.
I forget enough things that it should be. But the moment a thought's gone, the space immediately gets filled up with something else.
Yeah, that I relate
Well,
to.
that reminds me. I was actually going to ask if you could help me with that.
Okay.
I mean, from the color coordination on your amazing outfit alone, it's clear you're far, far, far more level-headed than I am, darling, and
Thank you, Barry, but also there's no color coordination. Again, black. I am a goth, okay?
I'm messier than one gets trying to do their mascara in the back of a moving taxi.
That does take skill. I wouldn't say I'm a beacon of organization, but I can do my best to help. And you need me to help clean up the chaos. Sounds more like you need a babysitter than my help. I wouldn't say I'm a beacon of organization, but I can do my best to help.
If you're offering, I'd absolutely
Aw.
love the help, sweetie.
Hell yeah.
Lately, I've just found it really, really hard to focus on anything.
Okay.
You know, I realized after we spoke last time that I actually can't remember what we talked about.
Oh no, Barry's just me.
Like, I have little flickers of the conversation.
Uh-huh.
Like snapshots almost, but you were really interesting and I enjoyed chatting and I feel awful that I can't remember anything as if you weren't and I didn't.
No, you're
Barry
okay,
falls
Barry.
silent, the weight of his confession clearly getting to him.
Oh, you're okay. I'm the same, literally. Barry, it's okay to not remember everything. I don't think forgetting the details of a conversation is that terrible a thing to do. Don't worry about it. It was just a casual chat, hardly something that needs burning into your brain. You tried to push a bunch of makeup onto me, ask some silly questions, and that's it. Boy, they really want you to be mean to him. It's not that terrible thing to do.
It's more than that, though. For example, if I watched a movie, do you know how much I'd remember by the time we hit the credits? Same thing, just snapshots.
Oh, Barry, I wish I had snapshots.
Maybe a line or two for a while, but it can be more important stuff than that, too. It could be the happiest day of my life, and I'd
Yup.
still walk away with cliff notes that'll fade in no time at all.
Yup, and the worst ones will stick with you like fucking engraved into paper.
Feels like my brain robs from itself. Just takes away the things I experience and leaves an outline in its place. I can feel life crumbling away behind me like a particularly cheap liner pen.
Fair. It sounds quite scary. I'm sorry that happens to you. So you're forgetful is what you're saying. Feels like if this stuff were actually important to you, you'd remember it, right? It sounds like you're really trying, though. For some of us, our brains just don't cooperate like they should.
I try to remind myself of that. I really don't mean to forget. In fact, the harder I try to remember a thing, the more likely it is that I'll struggle to commit it to memory or get distracted by something or whatever.
This is mental illness. Welcome to the Neurodivergency Club.
Then again, my stupid brain's a steel trap for stuff that's totally not all that important. It's just whatever silly thing I'm mega focused on at the time.
Well, that's a little different. You can have like hyperfixation and stuff and still remember other things. They're not necessarily combined.
I once learned a whole bunch of meaningless facts about Herne Bay in Kent. At one point, I could quote you every line of I Want to Be Your Gunary or give you the history of the pinball machine.
Uh-huh.
I could have told you all that. Until I got bored and forgot.
Yep, that happens. You hyperfixate on things. It makes sense that you remember that stuff. Sounds normal to me. You remember things you're interested in. Just seems to prove that you only remember what's important to you, and most of that isn't important to anyone else. Absolutely not. You hyperfixate on things.
The only thing that ever really stays is the thing I talk people's ears off about all the time. Cosmetics, product, makeup, and skincare, all that glitz.
You gotta have something, Barry.
I'm never not fascinated by the things we style ourselves with, and I guess that's what makes Barry Styles Barry Styles.
Exactly.
It's what I can remember, so that's me.
And we love it.
Pretty ironic, darling. The closest thing to my heart is only skin deep.
Maybe for some, but you make people feel good, and that's definitely something that matters. I'm not calling him shallow.
Barry gives you a warm smile.
That's a
I'm
lovely
literally
way of
bouncing
looking
to
at
this music.
You have a
Like,
beautiful perspective.
let's go. So what was it you actually needed my help with?
Oh, yes! I forgot that's what actually started this.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember a single thing, and it looks to me like you're able to keep track of roughly 100 things at once.
Incorrect. The internet does that for me.
So, like, how? How can I at least pay attention to the things I want to pay attention to?
It seems to me that if you can't keep everything in your head, keeping it somewhere else might be the best thing. Sounds like you need a therapist or something. Really not sure I can help you sort your brain out. You do need a therapist, but writing things down is really helpful.
Hmm? How do you mean, hun?
Yeah, this might sound obvious, but write things down? Not just important dates, but all sorts of things.
All sorts of things.
That's why people do diaries. Things others said that made you laugh. The details of events that you keep wishing you didn't forget.
Oh, yes, of course, darling. It's so obvious. Yet I never actually do it. Sometimes I think to do it, but then I just don't. Feels like too much, or I convince myself I don't need to.
Yeah.
But I do need to, don't I?
Yes, you do. To be blunt, yeah.
Heck, even if I forget to bring a notepad, I'm literally never more than 2 inches away from a liner pen in my own arms.
That's true. You could write it on your arms. You could put it on the notes there, like the Point Crow just had a Pokemon invitational, and one of the people just like ripped off their sleeves and had full notes written all the way down. It was fantastic. So you could do it like that. Using tools of the trade aren't a bad idea.
Oh, like I could use the orange eyeshadow as a highlighter for super important notes, because it's a lovely shade and it's always left unused on the palette.
True.
And I have this red ink liner that's always been too splodgy for lips, but oh, it looked gorgeous in a notebook.
There you go.
I didn't even think about how fabulous the book itself could look.
There you go. That's the idea. If you make it fun, you make it far easier to remember.
I'm getting giddy just thinking
Aw.
about glittering up a notebook, like giving my own memories a makeover. This is brilliant. This is just brilliant. Thank you so much.
Of course, Barry. I'm delighted to have helped.
Now, I absolutely must get to work.
Okay. Well, he didn't talk about what we came over to talk about, but I'm glad we helped. Speaking of which, we haven't talked to a certain toilet in a long time. Hello, Jean-Luc Pessoa.
You return to Little Crapper.
I do, Jean-Luc.
Are you ready to test your flow?
Oh, I forgot I have to rap with you. All right. Yeah, why not?
Okay. You know how to rhyme, but
Yes.
rhyming is not everything. When you are crapping, you need to make sure your lines flow together.
Okay.
The smoothest rhyme isn't really smooth if the rapper don't know how it's used.
Let's go.
It's about delivery.
Fire.
It's about confidence.
Okay.
But it's also about not being terrible, so remember not to be terrible.
Okay. Can you teach me your skills?
Lil Crapper gives you an example.
Okay.
Give him a word to rhyme, he will ruin it for you.
Oh. Squirrel.
This world, it is difficult for Lil Crapper.
You really went. Come on, rhyme squirrel.
Difficult for him to use this world in a context that is not for babies.
Ah.
You know? Too fluffy, too cute.
Yes, of course.
Another. Pick another world.
Okay. Crap.
Oh.
There you go.
You got Little Crapper to the quick with this one. You cut him with a poo knife. The only knife suitable for crappers.
Okay. That's wild to have a Reddit story joke in here. For those who don't know, there's a Reddit story about some dude who has a family poo knife, which is where, like, when the poo is too big, there was a knife by the toilet and he would cut his poo. That's long story short. It's crazy. I know it's crazy. I hope that's not you. But then he went to Reddit because he found out that no one else does this. And he had been the only one doing it. And even like, it's not like a family thing. It's not like a tradition thing. It's not a culture thing. It had just been him. And he had read the room wrong. And now everybody knows. So that's wild to have that reference in this game. But okay.
Okay, crap.
Yes, crap.
A bad meter with this world could be, my name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. The words come out of my yap.
Oh, this is gonna be hard. Is this the part that Gal messed up? Because the issue is... Okay, they might want you to match syllables then. Because the issue is you can make different syllabled lines work, right? You would just make it slower. So, dun 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 dun, right? So you keep the same, you just pause. Like you don't play anything. They're silent notes type of thing. So this could work. But it doesn't. So, okay, I think they're gonna want us to match syllables.
Ugh, merde. This couplet shit is no good.
Why, though?
Notice the syllables. They are all wrong.
Okay, so we gotta
The
match
first
syllables.
line, my name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. It has 9 or 10 syllables depending on how you say Lil. Here, Lil Crapper, he likes to make it 2. Lil Crapper. But the second line, she has only 7 syllables, is no good. No good
Okay.
at all. 7 does not match with 9 or 10.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Plus, the stress is on the wrong words. Look, I sing the stressed words in a sort of capitalized looking way for you. My name's Lil Crapper, I like to crap. The words come out of my yap. You see? The emphasis on the first line is on 2, 5, 7, and 10. Then on the second line is on 2, 4, and 7. Completely different.
Oh, they want us to pay attention to that too, huh? Oh, whoa, this might be tricky.
It's no good. The I-ams, they are all over the place. Oh, a flock of lost little I-ams.
Oh. We found that very
joke.
funny. Hey, TK, welcome. How are you doing, my friend? I didn't technically ask you, at least not in detail, how was Gen Con? Tell me everything else you did. I want to hear all about it. I want to hear the little bits and pieces. You're sore? What else did you do? What were the panels you were going to? I want to hear all about it. So much fun! Yay! I'm so glad! Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know you had panels to go to. And were you there like the whole weekend? I think so, right? My gosh, you must have done so much. Did you guys like dress up at all? I don't know if you dress up for a gaming convention. I don't know if that's a thing, but... I also have mints for today's stream. I have a giant ass bag of mints. I like the little melty soft peppermint thingies, so I have a giant ass bag. They're not the greatest to have with Diet Pepsi, but when you want like a texture of something, they're kind of nice. So I have a giant ass bag of mints. And I'm gonna munch on one. And like you open the bag and even through the plastic, they smell so good. I love it. We did mini painting. Oh, like painting minis. My brain immediately went to like, you were doing mini paintings? You mean painting minis. Okay, I got you. And watch Catchy Cantrip's live D&D game on Thursday. Ooh, I don't know that group. Do they have like an actual play or something? I'm gonna have to look them up. Because that sounds like fun. I feel like that's some of the appeal for a lot of Gen Con and like conventions that are more TTRPG or board game is going to see all like the indie creators play their D&D games. So that sounds fun as hell. And I'm glad you got to see one. Friday, John did sword and shield crafting and then fought a bunch of Viking volunteers. You get to make your own sword and shield and then LARP with it? Dude, I have to go to Gen Con. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to make time for this at some point because this sounds fun as hell. Thomas did Pokemon Learn to Play and then a raid battle. Oh, that's so fun! Learn to play Pokemon! I played Discworld. Oh, I've heard of Discworld. I know that's relatively popular, but I don't think I know anything about how to play because I have only heard of it and I don't tend to jump into systems very quickly. That was for the kids. There are LARP events, though, where you wander around Indiana. Oh, really? Okay, cool. So they have, like, kid stuff and adult stuff. Well, that's nice that they have, like, two separate sort of, like, age activities. So that way the adults can have fun and do all their things, and you can still have age-appropriate stuff for the kids. That's fun! Have they been to Gen Con before? What do they usually, like, are these events that happen every year, or does Gen Con tend to have new activities each time, or is it the same sort of activity? Saturday was mostly me visiting live shows put on by Becca Scott. I also don't know this individual. I'm gonna have to look all these people up. Bro, I'm gonna save all of these names you're giving me. I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna watch their shit. We went for the first time last year. Oh, cool. Okay, so you're relatively new to it too. But by the time I get down there, you're gonna be a veteran. TK, you're gonna be a veteran of Gen Con. I'm gonna show up, you're gonna be like, alright, so this way goes to like the cafeteria, this way's gonna go to your like painting, this way's gonna go to those panels. That was the artist alley. Like, that's gonna be you by the time I get there. Wow. I have considered, like, Gen Con has passed, you know, I mean, Gen Con's older, but me being in the space hasn't been that long, and every time it resets for, like, another year, I see the GM signups, and every year I'm like, do I run a couple games? I kind of want to run a couple games, or run a panel or something. I'm not somebody who, like, to me, I like to go and be in it and involved and interactive. I don't just want to go, right? And just be like, okay, I walked out of Sally, I'm kind of done, right? I want to be doing lots of little things. And so a part of me is like, I kind of want to run something or do like a role play improv panel or something, you know? Like something interactive with people. Ooh, Call of Cthulhu in the AM where she ran a sorority game. In the PM, Faster Purple Worm Kill Kill with Matthew Lillard. Ooh, we love Matthew Lillard. Oh my gosh, I've heard of the Purple Worm one. I've seen a lot of people playing that this year. A lot of people are playing that one. Call of Cthulhu. We love our Call of Cthulhu. I have been listening to No Rules Barred. They have like a TTRPG channel. And they'll release like, it's like Chaos something. But they'll release every once in a while like the free 1 hour, however long episode, one shot. And it's always Call of Cthulhu so far. And I love it because it'll just be, I'm a silly little PC. I'm also a silly little PC. I'm also a silly little PC. And then the GM goes, that's sweet. You all begin to get eaten from the inside out and your brain turns to mush. Like, it's the greatest thing ever. Because everybody comes with these sweet little himbos and then you destroy them. And I love it so much. I try to sign up for all the things as soon as possible because they sell out fast. Oh, okay, that's good to know. So, like, if I'm gonna run anything or be a part of anything, I need to do it, like, right away. Okay, I will check it out then because I'd love to go. Purple Worm TTRPG comes out soon on Kickstarter. That's why so many people are playing it. Okay. That makes more sense then, because I've been seeing it everywhere, and it's because they're gonna release it on Kickstarter. Okay, now I understand. What is it? Like, is it lean more to D&D style fantasy? Does it lean more to like a, you know, like a vampire or Cthulhu? What's the energy? This music is the perfect background music. It's nice and upbeat. Oh, D&D. Level 1 characters all die. That's Purple Worm? That does sound kind of fun. Just to be like, we're gonna play a bunch of weak losers and they're all gonna die. Okay. That is kind of fun. Is that like the point of the game is for like the big evil creature to win? Unlike some of the other games where the point is for you to like keep going and be better or like win the fight. Because a lot of the horror genres are that same way, right? Where it's like you're not supposed to win necessarily. Like Call of Cthulhu, I think, is the epitome of, no, you are meant to lose. And if you win, you made a deal with the devil to get your dice to roll high consistently, because there shouldn't be any way that you win or make it out alive. Which, of course, is why I love it. I love the horror stuff, but you never know with those kind of things. Purple Worm. I feel like if because I think I've seen the cover art. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Purple Worm. They're all weak losers, but think they're heroes. Iffy from Dimension 20 and Andy from Evantress were in the cast this year. Ooh, fun! I am a purple worm. Hi, Dadley. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I pulled up the website, and yeah, that's definitely the energy it's giving me. Is very like, we are the heroes, and then you get smashed like an NPC. That's so much fun. I'm gonna have to watch. Do they release them? Do they release the recordings from Gen Con or no? Because I know like sometimes they'll release panels and stuff. Like I think Critical Role will get to release theirs. I hope. We'll see. But if they release it, I'll have to watch that one because we love us some Iffy. We love Iffy in this house. Hi, Dadley. Welcome, welcome. Dadley, were you at Gen Con this year? TK got to go and do a bunch of cool shit. Also, TK, what is it like to watch a, like, TTRPG game live? Is it worth it? Like, does it feel special? Does it feel involved more than watching it, you know, through video or something? Because I'm always curious about that. I'm like, you know, people go to concerts specifically for the energy and the environment. Does it feel that much different? That's always my question. Oh, you're in ads? Oh, no. TK's in ads immediately when I asked her a question. Okay, TK, you're back. Okay, so, TK, I asked 2 questions, and now I'm going to make you answer them both. Ha, 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 ha. My first was, do they release the recordings from Gen Con of games like that? Because if so, I'm going to be watching that, because we love some Iffy content. And secondly, does it feel like a big difference watching a TTRPG live versus, like, an actual play on a video? Because I'm always curious about, like what I said was people go to concerts for the environment. But is it really that big of a change? Like, is it worth it to pay money and get tickets and all that kind of stuff? I mean, you were already at Gen Con, but you know what I'm saying? You were not Dadley. Dadley, I feel that. One of these years, all of us are going to have to coordinate. Everyone in our community is going to have to go to Gen Con, and we're going to do a meetup. And we'll have a little thing on the Gen Con, like, Discord or whatever it is that says, like, meetup of such and such community, and no one will know who we are. It'll just be like the 6 of us, but we'll have fun. Gen Con is too far away from me. Yeah, that's fair, Dadley. That's fair. It can be very far. I'll be there next year for sure. Hell yeah. I'll see what the plans are con-wise. Because it wasn't during a convention this time around. So if everything stays on the same dates, then I might be okay to go, but I never know. IDK if they're released on video. Okay, that would be my question, yeah, because I never know if places are like, no recording, no nothing. Or they're like, sure, in 2 weeks, we'll put it on YouTube. Live shows are better than watching on YouTube. Kids love the live shows, but never watch the vids. Really? I wonder, okay, so I guess it is a real environment change. Because that's always what I'm interested in, because y'all know that eventually I want to put on, shows with people there in the audience. And I always have that little thing in the back of my brain that's like, is this a big enough difference to somebody that they would come here and watch it? You know what I mean? Almost a 7-hour drive away from me? Yeah, Dadley, that's far. Dadley, that's a long way to go. Plus, you'd have to pay for a hotel, and then you gotta drive all the way back. Yeah, that's definitely a long way to go. So I get that. But we'll all get out there at some point. It'll be good. But I guess that answers my question. It's 15 for you? TK, do you and your kiddos and your whole gang make the drive? Or do you fly? Because I'm thinking people fly. Do y'all drive? Are we serious right now? Do you, like, road trip it in a whole-ass van? Like, who calls the front and back seats, bro? You drive? Bro, that's commitment. I'm assuming it's on and off, like, you don't drive for 15 hours straight, right? You have somewhere you sleep in the car or park or something, or you switch drivers at the very least, but even then, still 8 hours of driving for 2 people almost. But I mean, I get it. When I was little, we used to go on road trips all the time. And it was just like, when you're a kid, you're like, okay, I got my snacks, I get my drink, I'm gonna watch back in my day, I shouldn't say it like that, talking to you, but we'd have the little like DVD players, and we'd put in our disc, and we'd watch it on our, 12, 14-hour drives, however far we were going, 20 whatever hours. We'd get our snacks, and we'd get out of the gas station, we go pee, we get more snacks, like, it was fun. I did on the way home, but I stop in St. Louis and visit cousins for a few days. Oh, okay. That makes it a lot better, TK. So it's not just like, okay, in order to get to this big destination thing, we will just go. So you're able to do that. Oh, it's been a long time since we've got a little bot. Cool. But that makes more sense then. That you can stop and you can visit people. Yeah, makes a lot more sense. Plus, it gives you, like, you can schedule out the family time as well. And I guess if you're gonna make the drive, then you really want to be super involved. And so you wouldn't be making that drive unless you felt like the entire 4 or 3 days, however it is, of Gen Con is worth it. You know what I mean? Like, the activities you get to do, the things you get to see, the stuff you get to buy, etc. Highway madness and poor leggies on a long drive. Yeah, if you're making it by yourself, 100%. And I don't even drive. So, like, I can't give too much of a commentary, but I do know that that's a hard distance for one person. Because Brianna drives me to a lot of our conventions. And our cutoff is about 7 hours. But you never know. It kind of depends if you have enough stops, right? You have to have stops to get out and move and walk and stretch and pee and all that jazz. So I get it. And yeah, it depends on whether or not you're willing to go for, whatchamacallem, oh my god. I fully lost, I think. It depends on whether or not you like driving on a highway versus all the back streets and stuff. And then where it's located too, because you're going to like a city and you're not used to it. Go to GalaxyCon Columbus in December. I think there is, what dates are that? The one in Columbus. Isn't it like early December too? Like the 3rd or the 4th or something? Hi, Kimberly. Welcome. It's good to see you, my friend. Aw, thanks for being here. I stop, stretch, and smoke. Kids watch YouTube mostly. Yeah, that makes sense. You can play your games on like your DS or your whatever. But then you kind of watch YouTube for a lot of it. That's me too. I sleep and I watch things. And then, yeah, you gotta stretch. Yeah, Kimberly, it's so good to see you. I don't know. Yeah, Dudley, we have, I will not say too much, but I have somewhat talked to some GalaxyCon people in different areas. December 5th through the 7th. Okay. I have talked to some GalaxyCon people that run a couple of the conventions because they run a lot of conventions. The company, like, runs GalaxyCons, it runs Animates, it runs something else, I think. So I've talked to the company before, and communication has always been interesting, are the words I will use. Again, I don't really go to them for myself usually. It's just, I don't do all that much. Like, if there's not something I want to do 24/7, I don't really go. And I'm not a gamer, I'm not a partier, like, I don't want to be in the arcade room, you know. I don't want to be drinking or whatever it is, so there really has to be, like, panels I want to be there for, or interactive stuff. Or, like, a person I really want to see, you know, and go to their panel and stuff like that. So we'll see. Hope, I would love to, you know, bring the voice acting thing to some convention under their company, regardless of which one it is. So hopefully they eventually stay in communication with me and we can have that running. Because at the moment, fingers crossed, knock on wood, do all that fun jazz, we have like a bunch of cons in a row, like one a month, lined up for 2026. Like people have already confirmed us. I'm still looking for one in fucking March because we are not going back to ZenkaiCon. We didn't go back this year. And so we don't plan on going back next year. But I cannot find one to take the March slot. So I'm looking for one in March still. So hopefully I find one in March to go to. But then we have a May, we have a June, we have a July, we have an August. So like we're gonna have, you know, I want to get that whole spring to summer filled. March we have Genghis Khan in Denver. Ooh. Okay, I'll check that out, TK. Because March is the month that like I'm trying to find something that's a good, you know, a good fit for us, a nice size. Not that smaller cons aren't great. We've gone to plenty of smaller cons. Our one at the end of August is brand new. So I don't expect, you know, crazy numbers or anything. But March and some of those ones, I want to have like something that feels really like fun to go to. Put on by Gamer Girl. I don't know Gamer Girl. Is this like a creator or a TTRPG person, TK? Who is Gamer Girl? I'm gonna forget everything that John Lu has told me on how to rhyme. We're gonna have to try our hardest when we try to do his thing. Ooh, they're an LGBTQ gamer group. Let's go. I'm already invested. Hell yeah, let's go. Maybe we will have to come on down to Genghis Khan. Well, I tell a lot of folks too, I'm like, hey, whatever cons that you like to frequent, please tell them about us and send them to my email, to my website. I have a whole tab on my website that is just about the voice acting event that we bring to cons. It's got our Motor City interview on TV. It has our recommendation from the man who voices Rigby in regular show. It's got clips from previous conventions. It's got pictures. Like, I tell everyone, I'm like, hey, send, you know, just shoot a little feedback of like, hey, check these guys out and see if they want to come to your event. They might be cool. And then they could reach out to me. Although I do reach out to everyone, so I'll check them out and see what I can do. But thank you, TK, for the suggestion. I appreciate it. Any suggestions are always helpful. Because we almost have spring through summer fully one convention every month. There was just that one that I was like, this month is annoying. And then September, my sister has her own convention. So I usually don't put one in September unless it's at the end. And then once you get past September, I mean, it's winter. You're gonna get cold, you're gonna get snow. And honestly, I have not seen a lot of conventions run in October through February. Like, Dadley, you mentioned GalaxyCon. They are the only ones I've ever seen who put something on in like December, but they're a big name company, right? They're the same thing with Fan Expo. I've tried to get in communication with Fan Expo on bringing us places too, and their communication is non-existent. At least GalaxyCon's communication is existent. Well, kind of. But regardless, you know, I'm like, hey, spreading those feelers out. But you know, I don't blame them. At the moment, they're huge companies. They don't necessarily have any interest in a tiny little baby like me. But it's okay, because one day they will. But yeah, like, they're the only ones who put on cons in those, like, wintry months. And the only conventions I see happening in October are, like, horror fests. And I don't know what happens at a horror fest. I don't understand. Like, do you just dress up in costumes? Do you LARP? Like, what are the activities that are occurring at a horror fest? You know what I mean? Are you just watching movies? I don't know. Ironically, I've never been to one, even though I claim to like horror. I don't like movies, so there's not much I could do at one of those. And then past that, most people don't put on cons for November, December, January, February. Like, they're just kind of not done. But, I don't know. If we find some, that would be the dream, is to go to one every month. I think I would want to die with the editing process, but it would be the dream. But okay. Small conventions are open to anyone who wants to run a table usually. TK, that's what I was wondering. And honestly, I have to say, we love small conventions. Like, they're so, when the people running them are really nice and friendly and engaging, like, I don't care if your convention is not a lot of people, right? And it's just sort of a home run community. If you are a community and you communicate and you're organized well and you're listening to feedback and you're helping us when we have questions, that's all that matters because you've made the experience good, and so now we want to come back and help you. So TK, I like small conventions. They're very sweet. And they tend to be more open, to everybody being involved because, you know, when the original conventions started being done, when cons were becoming a thing, they were just communities. They weren't big commercial products that were releasing fucking Netflix shows during San Diego Comic-Con. Like, it was groups of people, regular everyday people were running panels, running Jeopardy, like for nerds, and you know, it was volunteered by the locals, and that's the core of kind of what a con should be. And that's sometimes where I'm like, hey, if I look at your lineup and you don't have a single panel or a single workshop or a single interactive thing that is not a mainstream corporate company, you're kind of more of an exposition. You are a product. You're not a con. You're not a community convention because you're not letting the people participate. It's okay to be professional. It's okay to say, hey, if we are only going to accept people who have experience running a panel or running a whatever. That's okay. But like if I walk into your artist alley and it's all people who sell tens of thousands of dollars online and not, oh, I've lived here for 15 years and this is my little independent art shop and sometimes I sell prints on Etsy. That's what it should be. It should be those people because we should be funding and supporting our own community, not businesses. There is Toon Fusion in September in Pittsburgh, PA. Interesting. I don't think I've heard of Toon Fusion, Dadley. Is that like cartoons, anime? Is that all of it combined? Because I genuinely don't think I've heard of that one. I'm assuming it's a little smaller then. Sounds like fun. I know there's a lot of video game ones. Like there's a video game one in Pittsburgh, I think in October or something like that. But I always hesitate to reach out to the video game people because I don't know if their clientele is gonna want to do what I have. I think they will, but I don't know, you know? It is newer. Okay. I'll check it out then because that would be something to look. I don't know much about it. That's okay. I will look into it then and I'll see what they're doing. My cutoff for small conventions is the only type of like small convention I really like won't ask and will not do, even if they do ask me themselves, is if you don't run for like a full weekend. Like if you're a one day only type of thing, nope. It has to be at least 3 days. You gotta be running Friday through Sunday, and you don't have to run all day Friday through Sunday, but you do gotta do the whole weekend because otherwise, it's not great. Not just for our perspective, not talking money, profit, anything, just the time and energy it takes to run. Because when we first started, I don't think there's anybody here from SetsuCon, but shout out to SetsuCon, they're sweet. When we first started, we did 1 2-hour session at SetsuCon. That was our very first run. It was horrible trying to set everything up and get everyone through. We were running way behind schedule and they needed us out of that room. We had to go up and down elevators and we weren't prepared because we didn't know how to work with carts or anything like that. And I don't know if anyone will ever see this, but you're welcome to reach out to me if you're one of these people. All the files got corrupted. So a good majority of those people just never got audio or recordings. So like and they were a 3-day convention, but we only ran 1 2-hour session. So that's one of those things where I'm like, no more. Do we only run 1 session or do we run on 1 day? Absolutely not. It's too much of a thing, of a hassle. GalaxyCon Richmond is in March. Okay. So, all right. So I'm looking at GenghisCon and GalaxyCon Richmond for March ones. Okay. Thank you, you guys. I appreciate that. I'm going to look into both of them because that would be very, very helpful. Because I want that spring-summer fully filled. Let's get spring-summer 2026 filled. Let's do it. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, I want it. Okay, well, I'll let you guys lurk because I know you might want to and you got other things to do. Feel free to chat if you want. But I will try and beat this portion of Jean-Lou's. I'll drop a link in the Discord. Thank you, TK. I appreciate that because, you know, my memory's bad. Dadley, you're welcome to as well if you want. But I will try and beat Jean-Lou's little segment here of rapping correctly. And then if you guys want to lurk, you can. If you want to chime in, we don't have Gal today, so we can go through all of, like, the people that are kind of on the offshoots, right? Like, I want to talk to Gaia. Maybe we talk to the magnifying glass. Just offshoot people. Maybe we go to the toxic couple. The like, abusive one. Whatever we want to do. So, feel free to throw people at me. We already completed Sophia. Dadley, I feel like that was your and I's quest. I genuinely feel like you and I did that together. We completed the Sophia line. We technically, I guess you can keep talking to them after you love them, but you know what I mean. We got to love status, and that was our accomplishment, okay? That was ours. But yeah, in case we have anybody else. Okay, so I think I get it. Let's rap.
Before we begin, we need a scene. Something to rap about.
Okay, something to rap about.
Luckily, Lil Crapper is a genius who has prepared for moments like these.
Okay. Glorbo, yes, Dadley. Yes.
He keeps a series of freestyle prompts written on sheets of paper in his cistern so he may style on passers-by at any time.
Okay. How do you Is that why you always get clogged?
Lil Crapper ignores your question. He chooses a paper at random now.
Okay.
He cannot read this. The ink is smeared.
Oh
In
no.
hindsight, perhaps hiding
Yeah.
paper in a container filled with water was not Jean-Lou's best decision.
It was not.
The prompt is
I love those noises.
disappointment.
Disappointment. I mean, I know what that's like. You know what that's like. You watching my stream right now. All right, let's go.
Start easy. Lil Crapper will give you the first 3 lines of a
Okay.
verse. You must complete it.
So, this is we're getting harder. They need to match syllables and they need to match stress.
It's not just about rhyme. Consider Lil Crapper's
Yes.
syllable count. Consider the flow.
I got
And
it.
remember, one mistake,
Oh, God.
and you are dead to him forever.
Oh god. Those are high stakes.
C'est parti!
Okay.
To the bathroom early morning, everything is fine, then without warning,
Suddenly your ass above our feet.
Okay. Okay. I hate that we're locking in for the toilet, but we're gonna do it. So, walk into the bathroom early morning. That's 10. Everything is fine. Then without warning. 10. Suddenly your ass up over feet. That's only 9. Wait, so we can only have one syllable? Hold on. Suddenly your ass up over feet. So we can only have one syllable. Unless he's gonna go again. Maybe he goes again. No, it's me. Okay. Ba-na-na-na-na, dun dun dun. Ba-na-na-na-na, dun 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 dun. Okay, so rhyming with feet and one syllable, I guess. Oh, does he want another 10? But that's only 9. Okay, hold on. Turns out I forgot to lift the seat. Oh, so he's doing 10, 10, 9, 9, I think. I'm still in the bed sheet. Okay, so I think he's doing 10, 10, 9, 9. So we're gonna go up. We're gonna go with the top one.
Turns out I forgot to lift the seat.
Now you're late for your date after cleaning up and you make it at the door, but you're feeling rough. Then you look and you're shook and you just explode.
Okay, here we go. Now you're late for your date after cleaning up. 11. And you make it out the door, but you're feeling rough. That's 12. Uh-oh. Then you look and you're shook and you just explode. That's also 12. Hold on, he just broke his own rules. What the fuck? Okay, now you're late for your date after cleaning up. He broke his own rules. What the hell? And you make it out the door, but you're feeling rough. Then you look and you're shook and you just explode. Wait, so we're back to 11? Hold on. And you make it out the door, but you're feeling rough. Then you look and you're shook and you just explode. We're back to 11. So are we taking the middle rhyme? So we need 12. 12 and we rhyme with explode. Turns out you've been turned into a toad. That's 9. Out the door and you're on the road. That's 8. You turn around to find that your car's been towed. Does he say, okay, are they not considering one of the things, are they considering feelin' to be one syllable? I don't know how you would consider feelin' to be one syllable. Because everything else is 11. You get out the door, but you're feeling rough. Usually when you get rid of the G, sometimes they'll consider that one syllable, like you're taking off the syllable because your syllable is your G. I don't know the rules. So the rules he gave us were we have to match the same amount of syllables. And in theory, we have to match his stress, but you only get to listen to it once. So I'm kind of putting that on a meh tier. But the first one is 11. The second one is 12. The third one is 11. And this one is 11. So I'm wondering if he's considering the word feelin' to be 11. I think he is. And context-wise, it's about disappointment, right? So turning around for your car being towed makes sense. Out the door and you're on the road does not. So I'm going to say you turn around to find that your car's been towed.
You turn around to find that your car's been towed.
Okay. He did consider the one that was 12 to be 11, I see.
Okay. Not so bad. You can rhyme to a beat. We know
Yes.
this. But that is not enough to defeat Lil Crapper.
Okay. What's next?
This time, you show me you have a sense of style.
Oh, God.
We do the same thing. Lil Crapper will give you the lead in, you fill in the ending. But this time, you give me something with oomph, you know? Oomph!
Okay, we can try oomph.
The voice is an instrument. You want words that assonate, want words that resonate, want to alliterate, or you're illiterate! Ha
Okay.
Your lines need to have consonants that click,
Consonants
vowels
that
that swing
click.
dance together.
Okay.
They pick each other up and do the French diphthong. A normal rhyme is not enough.
This is a random... Okay, so he says swing dance. There's when I like watch shorts and TikToks and stuff, there's a form of dance called West Coast swing that I love. It's not associated with literally anything else I like in my entire life. I cannot explain it to you. I just like West Coast swing. It's improv. You get a random partner and you get a random song and you just have to dance. I love it. I would love to try it one day. Just thought I'd put that out there. I don't know, you said swing. All right, let's give it a shot.
The theme this time, La Mer, wet water, sings in the ocean.
Okay, wet water, things in the
Lil
ocean.
Crapper's enthusiasm for the spoken world is only rivaled by his
Okay.
enthusiasm for the ocean. The soaking world.
I don't like that.
He briefly considered a career in marine biology. Everyone
Okay.
knows this. It was in his autobiography, which surely you have read.
Definitely read it.
C'est parti!
Okay.
La mer, comment j'aime la mer. Others claim the same, but they don't really care. Up in their yachts, their morals elastic.
Okay. Okay. La mer. Comment j'aime la mer. That's 9. Others claim the same, but they don't really care. That's 10. He's breaking his own rules, and it is infuriating. Hopped. Oh, okay, that could be 1 or 2. Hopped up in their yacht. Their morals elastic. Okay, so maybe the first one is 10 then. La mer, comment. They might have j'aime as 2, and then la mer. Okay. Wait, but isn't the last one 11? Hopped up in their yacht. Their morals elastic. Now, apparently, we're not doing syllables anymore. Jean-Lou, my guy. Won't be a change lest we go do something drastic, because that's 12. Dredging her depths with their mastheads of plastic. That's 11. Sailing the ocean and dumping their plastic. That's also 11. Okay. Hopped up in their yacht, their morals are elastic, sailing the ocean and dumping their plastic. If we did this one, the last 2 lines sound like, it's the Scene Queen. Like, I can hear her going, hopped up in their yacht and their morals elastic, sailing the ocean and dumping their plastic. Like, I can hear her doing that. That's so funny. Okay, so these all fit. The bottom 2 are 11, and these 2 are 11. Others claim the same, but they don't really care. Hopped up in their yacht, their morals elastic. Sailing the ocean and dumping their plastic. Dredging her depths with their mastheads of plastic. Okay, so the bottom 2 are the right count. Others claim the same, but they don't really care. Hopped up in their yacht, their morals elastic, dredging her depths with their mess. The problem is, depending on how you sing it, it's gonna work regardless. Sailing the ocean and dumping their plastic. Fuck. I don't know. Oh, one mistake gets me kicked. I really don't know. I don't think it's the top one because it's not the right amount of syllables. Won't be a change lest we go do something drastic. It's 12. He said he wants oomph. The morals elastic, judging her depths with their mastheads of plastic. Sailing the ocean and dumping their plastic. This feels too cut up to me. So I'm going to try the middle one.
Dredging her depths with their mastheads of plastic.
Okay. All right, we're still
Their
going.
water's my blood, their pipes are my bones. Connected to the ocean when your bullshit gets thrown. Every barge full of garbage makes me an anarchist.
Yeah, I can feel it. Listen, there are no video clips of me rapping, but I like to think I would be okay. That might just be my delusional dream, but I like to think I would be okay. Her waters, my blood, her pipes. That could be 2. Are my bones, so 10 or 11, connected to the ocean when your bullshit gets thrown? Ooh, that's 13. Every bargeful of garbage makes me an anarchist. That's also 13. Ooh. And quite like our movement, the problem enlarges. I think that's only 12. This shit won't be done till the one who's in charge is. That's 12. I don't like that. That was just bad to say. On our planet's calendar, we're entering August. That's crazy. Calendars are a horrible place. Instead of recycling the trash, they choose to discard it. That's 14. Okay, so our syllables are gone unless they want this one. But I personally think that sounds bad. Because it would go, her water is my blood, her pipes are my bone. Connected to the ocean when your bullshit gets thrown. Every barge full of garbage makes me an anarchist. The shit won't be done till the one who's in charge is. Okay, I can see it. Because on our planet's calendar, that doesn't work. Instead of recycling the trash, you'd have to go to choose. Instead of recycling the trash, they choose to discard it. Yeah, that choose is hard. And quite like our movement, the problem enlarges. That works. Connected to the ocean when your bullshit gets thrown. Every bargeful of garbage makes me an anarchist. And quite like our movement, the problem enlarges. Okay. Every bargeful of garbage makes me an anarchist instead of recycling the trash. Yeah. That. Okay, so the bottom 2 are out. If it's one of the bottom 2, you're wrong. Let me just be clear. I know I'm like a white girl trying to rap here, but the bottom 2 are wrong. Which means it's one of the top 2, but I think both of the top 2 work. I think it's the second one as well. Her water's my blood, her pipes are my bones, connected to the ocean when your bullshit gets thrown. Every bargeful of garbage makes me an anarchist, and quite like our movement, the problem enlarges. Every bargeful of garbage makes me an anarchist. The shit won't be done till the one who's in charge is. Yeah. I would pick the second one too, Dadley. I just think it's... Like, this one's... My only worry is the top one, in theory, is more clever. The second one is more punk, right? It's more fighting. It's more of the shit I listen to, and so I want to pick the second one. But he does want us to be clever, and that's why I'm worried about it being the top one. But I think the second one is the 13, right? Let me check. And quite like our movement, the problem enlarges. That's 12. This shit won't be done till the one who's in charge is. They're both 12. Commit to being a punk? You know what? I'm committing to be a punk. The second one is right. You know what? I'll commit further. You know what? Fuck this. I'll commit further. Because no one will... Dadley, you definitely won't hold me to this. There's no way that'll happen. And no one else will hold me to this because no one else will hear this. Okay? No lurkers will hold me to this statement. If number 2 is wrong, I will fucking make a whole ass video cosplayed as Jean-Luc Pissoir rapping the correct lyrics, which is the second one. Thank you very much. Okay. And you cannot hold me to that. Because we're gonna be right. We're gonna be right. Oh, now I'm terrified. Okay. We're gonna be right. Here we go. Commit. Commit to the bit.
This shit won't be done to the one who's in charge is.
Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Commit to the punk. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. Thank you, Dadley, for the help. Let's go.
Bars of soap. For these rhymes, they are
how you say clean.
And then right there's a typo. It's they are, not the are. I will say though, yes, thank you. I will say though, if somebody finished it, because I don't think I'd be able to write it. Maybe I could. But if somebody writes that rap in full, I'll fucking rap it. I've seen Jean-Luc Pissoir cosplays already. I will do it, and I will fucking make a rap video.
The assonance so passionate. Jean-Luc, he loves it.
Jean-Luc appreciates your willingness to endorse political
Yes.
violence in a manner that an American lawyer may say is just vague enough
Yes.
to avoid the litigation.
The only problem with me doing a Jean-Luc Pissoir rap video is the accent. It's actually one of the accents that I mean, I guess his accent is like stereotypical French, so I could probably like make it really fake and it'll be okay. Or I just rap it like normal, but
Vive la révolution!
Vive la Revolution!
Okay.
Lil
Alright.
Crapper, he acknowledges you. If he is not careful, he may even start to respect you.
If you are not careful, I may even become you, okay? And make the video for you. You better.
Don't ruin it.
This means that there is only one thing left to do.
Okay.
We must diss one another with savage wordplay until one of us
Yeah.
backs up and cries in tears all over the bathroom floor.
Yeah.
This is the greatest sign of camaraderie.
It is indeed. Does this mean?
Oui, it is true.
Yay!
Lil Crapper, he is challenging you
Yay!
to a crap battle.
Oh, I'm so excited.
It has been some time since Lil Crapper has had a worthy opponent.
Okay.
He will give you all the time you need to prepare.
Thank you.
Know this, though? Lil Crapper has been kind to you so far.
Oh.
His silver tongue, she has been dulled, but now she will fly sharp again.
Bring it on, little crapper.
This battle will be rough. Like the toilet paper in the airport bathroom.
Let's
so
go.
impossibly thin, so impractically uncomfortable.
Let's go. Let's go. Literally.
You want to face Jean-Luc? You'll need to be spectacular to keep up with him. Which is to say, your spec stats will need to be high. Otherwise, you will not have a chance.
Okay, so we're at
You
like
will
end
need
game
smarts,
territory. Okay.
Poise, empathy, charm, and sass. Without a significant amount of these, you will always be number 2 when compared to Lil Crapper.
All right, so don't let me forget this. We cannot talk to Little Crapper. That's a crazy sentence. We cannot talk to Little Crapper until we have our stats all the way up. He is now locked into like endgame territory.
And keep in mind, Jean-Luc is talking a significant amount. Double digits minimum if you had to put a number on it. So, what do you think? Are you ready to face Jean-Luc?
No, we are not. I gotta increase my specs.
Lil Crapper understands this. Sometimes we all need a break, bathroom or otherwise. Lil Crapper will wait for you. Rêve en vie.
All right. Now I want to go talk to Gaia because she's on our list too. Because we talked to all the otherworldly people. But that'll be fun because we will defeat him in his rap battle.
Hello again, my love. Got any traveler stories for me?
A bunch. Yes, actually, I spoke with someone.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Oh God. I'll do the scan. Let's do someone. Wait. Okay, I haven't talked to any of them very far, so we'll just start from the top. Scandelabra is from a small village in Switzerland.
Go on, sure.
Yes, he traveled all the way here through many different hands.
Okay, if you say so.
What do you mean?
Sorry, Ducky. Sounds like he was pulling your leg. He
Oh.
just doesn't have that same something that the other travelers do.
Okay, so you think he lied?
Yeah, sorry. Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down.
All right,
Did you
we
have
can do
any
the
more?
next one. I do.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Amir's from the Middle East.
Oh!
Salam, Gaia.
Ooh, I love it.
Oh, goodness, look at you!
I will regale you with a fact about my homeland of Iran.
Please do.
Persian weddings are marvelous affairs.
Love
They
it.
have a beautiful ceremonial spread called Sofre Ard.
Sofre Act.
It's got spices, coins, desserts, and best of all, a large mirror
Ooh.
as the centerpiece.
Cool.
The bride comes in veiled,
Okay.
and the groom gets his first look at her through the mirror.
Oh, that's really cool.
Aw, that's so romantic.
Yeah.
I think so too. The mirror symbolizes light and a bright future for the happy couple. There's also
Aw.
candelabras on either side of the mirror. Their fire symbolizes purity.
Wow. The mirror setup sounds like something else, but the candelabra part worries me a bit. I hope Scandalabra's never been invited to one of those. He's kinda sketchy.
He is.
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't invite him to be part of my spread.
Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any
Perfect.
more?
I do.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Dorian is from England. Gotta be.
That's lovely.
What's all this then?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, we get to go
that's
through
one of the
all
things
of
they
them?
say
I'm
over there.
excited.
Rubbish.
Oh, keep going.
You having a laugh?
I'm taking the piss.
Listen, you two.
That one's my favorite. I love the taking the piss one. Literal lore, Dadley. We have so much lore to go through. I was too busy trying to sex up, the freaks like Hector in our vent and the Nightmare Shadow Lord and the nightmare you see when you sleep and you can't sleep anymore. But we haven't done any lore, so I guess we gotta do lore.
Canada and America are beholden to England for smithing and refining the language we're speaking right now, which is called
English.
English. From England, land of angles.
Did we learn anything from that?
No.
I do like getting under his door frame just a little though. Always worth a giggle. Anyways, that's great. Got it all. Did you have any more?
Yes, I do.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Pretty sure Keys is from somewhere in Africa.
That's far.
Darling, allow me to tell you about my homeland, Nigeria.
Please do.
As is my duty as a performer, I have brought only the most incredible and spine-tingling facts spoken to you in a most arresting manner.
I love
Shapa
it.
Wadi is the highest point in Nigeria, standing at 2,419 meters.
Chapel Wadi.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Also, Nigeria is the only place in the world where you can find the Anambra waxil bird, a member of the Estrilid finch family.
Cool.
And before you think that you can find this fearless flyer all over Nigeria, think again.
Okay.
Oh,
It is only found in southern Nigeria.
Double cool. Oh, that's interesting. The accent is southern Nigeria. Cool.
wow. Is that all?
I have one more fact, extremely rare and terribly secret. There are 3,798 kilometers of railways,
Cool. I wish the U.S. had working railways.
293 kilometers of them are 1.435 meters standard gauge.
Forgot the R.
3,505 kilometers of them are 1.067
Still forgot
meters
the
narrow
R.
gauge.
Oh.
I trust you all enjoyed the performance.
Loved it. Your black and gold is my
Bye.
everything.
Anyways, that's great. Did you have any more?
Yes, I do.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
You know how Jean-Louis is a rapper?
Pretty sure everyone knows that. You can hear him all over the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat him.
Including here! Jean-Louis is here now.
Oh, jeez, boy, scared the mountains off me.
Little Crapper, he has been informed that you wish to know about his homeland, eh? This he will tell you.
In the form of a rap!
Let's go. We're getting treated tonight.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Jean-Loup begins beatboxing.
Let's go,
Hip-hop
King.
is popular in the US. When it comes to the rap, people say they're the best.
But the French start to lash out with their silver tongues. You think we're second place? We are second to none.
You come from my people?
The battle is on! Flashed out with a fistful of very long.
Jean-Loup leans over and does a call and response with himself.
For the record, French rap is a whole ass genre. And it's honestly pretty good. It's definitely different from like traditional rap and hip hop roots, but it is good.
Verlan is a well where new language is born.
If the syllables permit, you turn and reverse it. The meaning's the same, but you change how it's worded. So, you take the syllables of a word, but then you swap them. So, example, music becomes zikmu. It means the same as before, but now it is backwards. Now it is spicy.
Spicy, yes.
Oh, okay. I get it, I think. That's cool. Or I guess, cool? Nah, that's Pig Latin. Doesn't really work in English, huh?
No! This is one of the reasons French is the best language! And so Jean-Loup uses it now to bid you adieu.
Fair enough.
Anyways, that's great. Did you have any more?
All right, yes I do.
Really? Then go on then.
Keith
Let's
is
hear
from
it.
Spain.
Makes sense to me with a devilishly charming accent like that.
Alas, no. Gibraltar is a small place next to Spain.
Oh, okay.
There are only around 32,000 people who live there.
Oops, that's embarrassing.
One would think, of all of us here, shouldn't you know its location?
Not everything is labeled, okay?
That's true. Also, the 3 exclamation points. Poor Gaia.
And there are some countries stuck to me backside.
That's also true.
Ah! You can remember I hail from Gibraltar because we have a key on our flag.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that is easy to remember. I won't forget it. I've got it on lock.
Oh.
I must be on my way.
Oh, we didn't like
Anyways, that's great. Did you have any more?
that. Okay. Yes, I do.
Really? Then go on then.
Jacques
Let's hear it.
Perrault is a pirate from places unknown.
Oh, I've always wondered where Jacques was from.
He's from the craft store.
Wondering about me without my permission, eh?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I am from the sea. My
Many
mother was a
characters to
Gael.
go through with Gaia.
My
Yeah.
father, a column
Sadly,
of
this is
thunder.
like a side quest that we really have not touched, and we have a lot.
Oh, but where were you assembled?
Pegwell Bay, just east of Ramsgate.
Is that where you got your peg leg?
Oh, well, I got this peg leg from a fierce battle with the 7-headed hydra known as Penelope.
Sounds frightening.
Yeah, I wonder.
And I know more about that ocean than your painted swells can ever tell.
Oh, yeah? Try to out-ocean fact me.
Well, when a sailor scrubs the deck of a ship at sea, the goal is to scrub the salt water deeper into the wood, because it prevents wood-eating bacteria from growing.
Cool.
I do all the scrubbing myself, as my own crew seems to be on permanent bloody holiday.
Okay, fair enough. Didn't know that. Most of my ocean facts are about how cold and murdery it is.
It is cold and murdery, this is true.
And also how water in our bay is totally toxic for a long time because we dumped like 500 years of sewage into it. Whoops.
Yep.
Aye, sewage, the true scourge of the sea.
This is true.
Anyways, that's great. Got it. Did you have any more?
All right. Yeah, we got more.
Really?
Gaia, we have
Then
a
go
lot
on then.
more.
Let's hear it.
We have so much more, Gaia. Okay, Kopi is from Singapore.
Wow.
Her name is based on a special kind of coffee called Kopi Luwak.
It's true. It's brewed from a special kind of bean.
Oh, yeah? Is it magic? Are they magic beans?
Kinda? They're harvested from the fecal matter of civets.
Yes.
Huh? The what?
The poo, the civet poo.
You heard me.
Gross!
It's supposed to be a delicacy.
Yeah, literally. But wait, there's more. That's basically what this Gaia plot is
That's
right now.
poop from a butt.
And it's pretty expensive.
Why? Well, to each their own, I guess. Suppose I might try the poop coffee if I had the chance. But if it's that expensive, man, I don't know.
Gotta try everything,
Still,
man.
What a wild factoid. Let me just write that right over Singapore on my map.
Poop coffee over Singapore?
Poop
Literally.
coffee.
I mean, I gotta say, if you're gonna keep a big globe map, or not even a globe, but like one of those big maps on the wall that has the entire Earth on it, I think you should write little facts about it. I think that's fun. So something like poop coffee over Singapore is fun.
Probably not the most flattering factoid.
Well, if they don't like it, they should stop drinking poop coffee.
Fair
The
enough.
coffee I serve here is poop-free, thank you very much.
Anyways, that's great. Did you have any more?
I have so many more,
Really?
Gaia.
Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Miranda's from afar.
That I am. As the resident singer here, I want to regale you with a musical fact.
I like music. I like facts.
Mexico has a rich history with mariachi music.
Mm-hmm.
The first female band to ever perform mariachi was Las Adelitas.
Cool.
They were named after a famous ballad, La Adelita, which is about a woman fighting in the Mexican Revolution.
Girl power, let's go.
Adelita is a nickname given to the women who fought alongside men in the Mexican Revolutionary War.
Ooh, vive la revolution. Wait,
Yes.
that's French. I'm an idiot.
Actually, the Spanish is pretty much the same. Viva la revolución!
Yes.
I lied. I'm a genius. A language-knowing genius. Anyways, that's great. Did you have any more?
Beautiful. Yes, I have way too
Really?
many more,
Then go
Kaya.
on, then.
It
Let's hear
never
it.
stops, Kaya. Dasha's from Russia,
Did someone say the words Dasha and Russia?
and she's also our sexy hot mommy. Just in case that was relevant. Okay, let's continue.
They did, yeah.
Ah, well, perhaps you are hoping for Dasha to show you Russian culture of weightlifting.
Please.
Just give us some fun facts.
Gaia, stop ruining this for me.
Ah,
Indeed.
well, tell me, little globe, are you familiar with Russian fox experiment?
Maybe?
What? No, tell me. Were they turning people into foxes?
No.
No.
Oh, go on.
A Russian geneticist started experiment to see if one
maybe
could
I don't know this
domesticate
one.
foxes.
She pauses for effect.
Well, could they?
To put it simply, yes, but it was complicated experiment. Scientists wanted to better understand domestication process. They found domesticated foxes showed certain traits in common with dogs. For example, ears of flop, spots of many colors.
This sounds fake.
For example, floppy ears, white and brown patches. One fox even had star patch on forehead. Imagine! A fox looking like anime heroine.
You said it was complicated, but that sounds pretty simple.
It is very complicated. I am simply good explainer.
We're gonna have to look this one up. We need to fact check this one. I mean, Russians are wild. I don't put it past them, but this explanation sounds very fake.
So, what else did they learn about the domestication then?
Many things.
Such as?
You know, there was, the domestication. It is complicated.
I think this is fake.
An awkward silence falls. Dasha purses her lips, then does a big, exaggerated yawn.
Well, is long journey to here from desk. Oh, so tired. Dasha must be going now.
Okay, goodbye, Dasha.
Oh, okay. That's weird. So, I guess flop ears and stuff are just the universal pet traits, huh?
Maybe.
Not a fact I expected about Russia, of all places. Mission accomplished. Note to self. Look into buying a fox.
Do not have a fox as a pet.
Anyways, that's great. Got it. Did you have any more?
Yes, I have too many, Gaia.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Okay. Have you heard of our resident goddess?
Of course. I met her in that sooty place you call a crawl space.
Hello, my child.
Yes! She's Maori, I think? Oh, it's dropping off my ear.
Huh?
You appear to wish for me to give you some sort of fact.
You got me.
Many of my formations are beautiful in ways that only I can sense. There is beauty in some delicately arranged constructs hundreds of meters below my surface that you may never witness. For your sake, I
Ooh,
do
we
find a
got a
certain
collectible.
formation called Queen's Head in what has been designated as Yelio, Taiwan. Here, the formation has naturally crafted a bust of one of your famous human queens, Nefertiti. Purely accidental, but worth noting nonetheless.
Oh, very cool. I've heard some cool rock facts in my day, and I'd say that one head and shoulders above the rest.
Remain well, small representation of my form.
I wonder if Rongo Mai Fanua would be interested in my island. We do collect the
Maybe.
rock sometimes. Seems like it'd be in her wheelhouse. Anyways, that's great. Did you have any more?
Alright, who's next on our list?
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear
Mateo
it.
the Blanket isn't from here.
You don't say.
Did I just hear someone about to talk about textiles? I am from Mexico, which has a long history of textile work, stretching back 3,500 years.
Stretching back like fabric. I'm so funny.
Poor baby.
Don't worry, I love talking about fabric. Humid
it.
areas use cotton for clothing. Drier climates like Mexico use fiber from plants like yucca.
Yucca. Why does that sound familiar?
It does sound familiar.
Oh! Does that grow in the Yucatan Peninsula? Is that why it's called the Yucatan?
Is Gaia from Alcatraz? Hello, Theta. Welcome. I don't think we've seen you in a little bit. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I think Gaia is from... It's not Canada, even though she has the Canada leaf here. It's some sort of like Norwegian or Nepal or... I think it's somewhere up there. Because they talk about it when you first meet her, but I'd have to check the book. She asked us to introduce her to all of the people who are not from the USA, essentially. And we haven't talked to her since we unlocked 99 out of 100 characters. So we have a lot to tell her about. So we're going through them all at the moment.
I hate to disappoint, but long ago some conquistadors asked the locals what their land was called, and they said something that sounded like Yucatan, which meant, I can't understand what you're saying.
That's funny.
That sounds like an old wives' tale.
Yeah, probably. Still pretty funny, though.
Anyways, that's great. Did you have any more?
Yeah, unfortunately we have a lot.
Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Oh my god, we're finally down to 3. Okay, Fabrizio is very Italian.
And rather fetching, no?
I guess.
I am Fabrizio, and I am from Italia.
Do you have any facts?
These are all the facts I can give. Aside from the fact that I am from Italia.
Well, at least we got to hear your beautiful voice.
True.
Thank you for visiting Fabrizio.
Bye, Fabrizio.
Isn't that my line? Anyways, that's great. Got it all. Did you have any more?
All right.
Really? Then go on then.
Drysdale must be from abroad with that accent.
No. Some travelers just have accents. He and Watchford were cut from the same cloth. Metal tube. He just plays it up for the fans. Whoa. That's...
No, I didn't. Wait, there was
That's
one still
all
on
of
my
them.
list, I think.
You talked to all of them. I don't even know how. I know, but I do.
Okay, apparently there wasn't another one. I thought there was somebody under Drysdale, but okay. Thank you for the... Also, is Neil Newman not from England? Or are they just saying he's not from England in this game? Because that's an interesting choice. Thank you for the clarification. Also, what's the deal with the crowns? What crowns? On Gaia? Does she have crowns? Which crowns? You mean like what she's wearing? I think she's supposed to be a globe.
Thank you. It really means the world to me. Here, take my favorite book, Around the World in
Aw.
80 Days. You did it yourself in less than half the time Phineas did. My brain is actually working. I feel filled out, completed, fully charted. Woohoo!
Yay! I'm so happy for you!
Wow, that's so strange.
Oh, in the chat. Crowns in the chat. Hold on. There's none in the... Oh! I have no idea, Theta. Top fans and XP. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream so you can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages or send super chats and super stickers. I guess YouTube is trying to do something like how you have top chatters in Twitch, and that's their version of it. That's my guess, Theta. A weird little gimmick from YouTube, I guess. I think Neil Newman is from Birmingham, but I'm not sure. Okay, so since they already had Dorian from, like, Europe and stuff in England, they probably just didn't want to do him. That's fine.
I only have a full list of places that I know I could visit, but the only place I want to be is next to you.
Oh! That's all but- wait, that was romancing you? I thought that was just a quest. Alright, I guess we're romancing Gaia. Let's add her to the list.
The realization of what she's just said brings a sweet flush to Gaia's freckled cheeks.
Gosh, that's embarrassing. Probably shouldn't just say stuff out loud like that.
Alright, if you're a Gaia stan, lock in. We're about to romance her. I'd love that, Gaia.
Thinking about you just makes my head spin, to be honest.
Aww.
If it's not too much trouble, would you mind bringing me along on your next outing?
Sure.
I don't care where we go. As long as I'm with you, I'll be peachy keen.
Yay! Cutie! Alright, another love on the list.
You're my greatest journey yet.
Aww. Okay, we're getting there. Do we have any left? We got one left. Very cute. So we also have not talked to the magnifying glass since the start of the game. I think she's over here. So let's talk to her. We haven't talked to Skylar since the start of the game, but I don't want to talk to her because she's going to try and talk to us about realization. I don't want to realize anyone yet. I want to do them like all at once.
Suspect.
Hello, Maggie.
I'm hard at work on my current case. I've been hoping for a breakthrough.
Okay.
Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery.
You're Nancy Drew. Are you really a detective?
I am. Maggie M. Glassbury at your service.
Did y'all probably did not hear the news because I'm just a weirdo. There are rumors on the forefront that Murder, She Wrote is getting revived. I don't think anybody can, like, I can't remember the actress's name, but I don't think anybody can, like, Agatha Christie the way our queen did. Most of your stats seem to be double digits. Yeah, Theta, we're pretty far in. We got 99 out of the 100 because the anime figurine you can't get unless you realize, like, 6 people or something. And we are in love with a few. We hate a few. We're friends with a few. We've gotten through a few quests already. I'm waiting to do Jean-Loup Pissoir until my stats are very high because he said to get them really high. But Theta, if you have anyone you want us to go to, please let me know because today's stream is for like doing all the characters that were like not our immediate favorites or our immediate hate. Angela Lansbury, thank you, Theta. Yes, so I love Murder, She Wrote. It is subtly one of my favorite shows. And I mean subtly as in like I will not sit down and like rewatch Murder, She Wrote. But if I go into like a hotel, or if I go to somebody else's house, or if a TV is playing at a party, I will gladly put on Murder, She Wrote and I will be happy. Like, I just watch it. I don't need to change the channel. I don't need to watch a YouTube video. I'll just watch it, right? I might not pick it immediately. Like, I'll watch YouTube first, but I love it. And so apparently, our queen, Jamie Lee Curtis, is remaking it. Now, I'm a little worried because I don't think anybody can be Agatha Christie like Angela Lansbury can. Especially not Jamie Lee Curtis. No offense to her, but she tends to do comedy. And Murder, She Wrote was not a comedy. However, I know that the new Matlock show was fantastic at merging modern with the old show, the old TV show feeling. What I call classic TV. So I'm hoping that they'll still be able to make it like classic TV feel of Murder, She Wrote, but we'll see. You need like 80 for Jean-Loup. Okay, Dadley. Yeah, we are not going back. Do not let me forget. We're not going back. He's gonna be like our last one, I swear.
Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
What are a couple of your best-known cases?
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
Oh. I was missing a sock?
A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out.
Okay.
The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
Gotcha. I'm glad someone got to the bottom of it.
I also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits.
Oh, really? Where did they all come from?
Static electricity. It causes particles to accumulate around pieces of hair.
Cool.
Your hair, to be exact. They form undisturbed, in-dead air pockets. That's why they hang out under the couch.
My hair, you say?
It matched the evidence, and I ruled out every other possibility. By
Fair
the
enough.
power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were, in fact, the culprit.
No getting around you, I see.
I pride myself on that.
What mystery are you trying to solve?
Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case.
Okay.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter.
Oh?
It was delivered to Dorian last night.
Oh. I don't know where Martin Applegate is from, so I'm just gonna keep going here. Tell me more.
At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian.
Okay.
Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent. That is to say, it was asking him out. It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart.
Who could this
If
be?
interested, he was to write back as soon as possible.
Okay, it must be someone we haven't talked to a lot, because I don't remember anyone being that horny for Dorian. Sounds good so far.
Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram.
Unless it's Keith.
Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter.
Oh, our I only want to be friends boy has a lover.
He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
If you'd be open to it, I'd love to help.
You would?
Sure. Yeah, let's get into it.
I've never worked with anyone else before.
Okay.
But I think this could be good for the case.
Why not start by giving me whatever clues you have?
The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues.
Okay.
First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting.
Okay.
Second, although the letter wasn't signed,
what's
it
interesting
did
about
have
the
a
paper?
single initial on it.
No, don't just skip through it. Complete the first clue fully, then give me the second clue. I hate when people talk like this. I'm like, finish the entire first one, then go to the second one. I'm also a hypocrite because that's how I talk. Okay.
Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
Okay, so I have to talk to Dorian. Start with the paper. What makes it interesting?
I have it here. Semi-transparent and very thin.
Oh. That's also an M. So it's not Keith. Who are our M's? Which characters are the M's?
It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
Cutting it, burning it, tasting it, and dipping a corner in water. Oh, Jesus! I have no idea. It's thin, and it's kind of transparent. What would be thin and transparent? A napkin, maybe? I don't know if taping it's gonna help. Tasting it. Putting it in water makes me feel like it won't do anything because it's already transparent. She said it's thin, so I don't know that we cut it. I kind of want to burn it. I know that's bad, but like regular paper burns too. What could it be? I don't know our M characters, unless it's Windolin, and it's upside down, and it's supposed to be a W. Maybe that's it. Okay. Because then it could be like a window covering. It kind of looks like the M for Maggie, but obviously it's not her. I don't think it's Mateo. Huh. Fuck it, let's burn it.
She focuses a magnifying glass on the paper for a few moments, stopping immediately when it begins to smoke and catch fire.
Okay.
Yikes. It's definitely flammable.
Okay, it's
Does
flammable.
seem to burn slightly slower than normal paper, though.
Burn slower
What else
than
should we try
normal
with the paper?
Try cutting it. I guess
She
we get to
gives
do
the
all of
paper
them.
a careful test snip.
Cuts just like normal. What
Okay.
else should we try with the paper?
Taste it, bro.
Taste it? If you say so.
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
Is it wafer paper?
How interesting. It's edible and tastes slightly starchy.
It might be wafer paper. Who's M in the kitchen? Who's M with wafer paper in the kitchen? Stefan's the stove. Beverly would be a B. Kopi would be a K. Daisuke would be a D. Abel the Table is an A. Freddy is an F. Fryer is an F. And he's also Errol, so it could be an E. Luke Nukem would be an L. Cheremi, hate that bitch, fuck her. The toaster? I don't know her name. There's River, the water. I also don't know the food guy's name. Yeah, Dadley, that's what I'm thinking too. Is the food guy an M? It could be the food guy.
What else should we try with the paper?
Dip a corner of it in water. It should
She
dissolve.
dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that. It dissolved.
Yeah, it's
what
definitely
else should we
wafer
try with the
paper.
paper?
See what other clues we've got.
What should we look at next?
What initial was written on it?
A stylized letter M.
A first initial?
Seems likely. What should we look at next?
Oh, do I just guess? Let's chat with Dorian.
Hello there, you two.
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier about the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle.
That has to be the food guy.
Strange, no?
I'll say, could it have been something else?
Truffle happens to be one of my favourite flavours.
It has to be the food guy. Why does he like Dorian?
The association between the forest-dwelling fungi and my own wooden provenance bring back fond memories. Anyhow, good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it was from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles. And friendship.
What should we look at
Okay.
next?
I think I know who sent the letter.
I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects.
I think it's the food guy.
Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Mateo
Mitchell
Monta,
Lynn.
and Freddie Yeti.
That's his name. Mitchell. Yeah, it's definitely him.
Who do
It's
you think
wafer
it
paper.
was?
It's Mitchell, bro. It was Mitchell Lynn. Food.
Wait a minute. I think you might just be right.
I am right,
The
baby.
stylized letter M is his signature. The smell Dorian noticed makes sense now.
Mm-hmm.
And the paper. It's gotta be rice paper.
Sorry, rice paper.
The
Fair
smell
enough.
of truffles came from the gourmand Mitchell Lynn. You did it. You helped me crack the case.
You're wonderful. Do I get to see them romance? Least I could do, Maggie.
I'm impressed. Now I'm even more excited for the next time we meet. Let me just go and let Dorian know that his secret admirer has been discovered.
Huh, I did not see that
Hey,
coming.
before I go, I was wondering, would you like to have a cup of tea with me sometime? As a date, I mean.
Well, that was fast. Boy, these tutorial characters are fast, huh? Oh, well, Gaia's not tutorial. We just happen to have all her things already done. I guess let's just romance as many as we can, right? Sure.
Maggie lets out a girlish squeal.
You know, if it helps, I have my printer actually plugged into the computer. Oh, boy.
Amazing. Oh, yes. Calm down, Maggie. The human could still be a suspect of any sort.
Well, I was already convicted of one of the things you found.
See you again soon, compatriot in crime.
Oh, we didn't get love status with her. Okay, that's fine. Seems pretty easy. Yeah, kiss them all. I agree, TK. I agree. Unless we really hate them or we accidentally end up in hate, I feel so bad. Poor Stella the Staircase, we are accidentally in hate with. Gaia now loves us, which is great. Beautiful. Oh, she's Newfoundland. Theta, she's Newfoundland. Like the dog. That's why I knew it was an N. Daisuke, we had to get him in the book. Tyrell was an accident. I think he's boring. Chance, we love. Betty, we love. Sophia, we love. Dorian, you get automatically. Jerry, we're friends, but I think we're gonna try and romance. Bobby, we're friends. Because we did it on purpose, actually. Keith, friends. Reggie, friends. Poor Stella. We told her she was in a pyramid scheme and she hates us. Cherami can suck my dick. I hope she burns. And Dishy was an accident. I would not give him, Stella was also an accident, but Dishy I just wouldn't give the internet. So I'm gonna try and love as many as I can, but for some reason I can't get that fucking trash can to hate me. Oh well. Also, look at all the things we saved. How cool. So she's the one you get if you realize, like 6 or something characters Gal said. But I want to realize everyone that we have love statuses, like, all at once type of thing. And that'll be our end game. Alright. So, what are other characters we don't usually talk to? We haven't talked to Erin. We only talked to her once. Oh, can we? Oh, it'll be art. Okay. Oh, we can't see it yet. Okay, that's fine. Dolly! Let's talk to Dolly! Cutie patootie.
Well, say howdy, honey. Don't you look nice today?
You look cute. Hi, Dolly. Thanks. I've been working on my style.
I can tell.
What have you been up to under here?
Oh, you know, just catching up on some reading. Some novels, a bit of light research.
Wait, research? What kind of research?
Mostly abiological history. You know, when dust first started settling and forming into bunnies, historical data, that sort of thing. Also
Cool.
parsing through archaeological research. Mite morphology, translating timeless, tarnished texts. The
Hell yeah.
basics.
Sounds like you're a real academic.
That's right. I'm tenured at DIRT.
DIRT?
The Domestic Institute of Research and Technology.
Oh, I love that.
I've been teaching there for, oh gosh, I finished my first PhD 8 years ago.
8 years ago? Holy shit.
Plus, my time as a PTI during my master's, so 114 years?
Oh, okay, never mind. 114 years.
We inanimates don't work on your human timeline.
Fair
if you
enough.
have a problem with my age, then we have a problem, honey.
Not what I meant. I'm glad to hear you are so successful.
It's been a lot of mud, sweat, and tears, let me tell you. Others were already judging me based on my looks. Why not own it? And get paid for it, too.
That's true. How much do you get paid exactly?
Really? That's where you're taking this.
She's so sensitive. Oh my god. I like her. She's cute. I like her design. I like her accent. She is so sensitive, bro. I was just curious.
I'm teasing you, honey.
Ah! I have no social awareness! That was not a tease. Fuck you.
You're awful cute when you're flustered.
No. No, I hate it. I hate this. Stop being realistic. Stop it right now. Mood indeed. My god. So you've conquered media and academia. What's next?
That's a good question. I'm not quite sure. I suppose, well, what any dust is looking for. Love, friendship.
I'm looking for that too, I guess.
I could tell. Let me be 100% honest with you.
Okay.
I may put myself out there, but work keeps me pretty busy. I don't meet that many new folks, especially humans. I'm very selective about who I spend my time with.
Okay.
And what few others I can let in.
Ha! Take me. Love it. Let in?
That's right. I keep myself hidden for a reason. Don't be too forward with me. I don't like it. Why don't we join back up here after a while and try our hand at a proper rendezvous?
Sure. What are we gonna do?
An expedition of sorts. You
Okay.
let me worry about the details. All you have to do is show up.
Sounds like a plan. I'll be there.
See you around.
All right, Queen. Okay, let's talk to the ugliest character in this game. No, I will not take it back. Mr. Dante Bosco.
Well, well, well. The enigmatic Amber returns for another lesson.
Your voice is so fantastic and beautiful and lovely. Why did they give you the worst character art? Come on now. Wait, I'm in the game? TK, that's so funny. I agree, kiss them all. Yes, Kimberly, kiss them all.
You ready?
I'm ready. Sure. I'm so stoked.
Nice. We're gonna stick with getting to know you, but it's time for a new kind of icebreaker. As you might know, ice sucks, so we gotta break it. First off, what's the worst way to get someone's attention?
Catcalling, unwanted touch, inappropriate comments, or flowers. Literally any of the above. Any of the above is nasty. Inappropriate comments.
Right! That's just an insincere and unsolicited form of selfish flattery. And for what? Someone who does that isn't trying to get to know you. They're just being a creep.
Yeah. Catcalling is nasty too. They're all nasty.
So the real question is, how do you start a conversation with someone you don't know in a respectful way that also shows you might be interested in them and hopefully makes them interested in you?
It's very simple. It's very, very simple. You start the conversation normally, and then if you're not good at social cues, you literally say, it's okay. You can literally say something to akin of, do you mind if I stay and talk with you? Literally, that is okay to say. And then hopefully the other person will not also be socially awkward, and they'll say, I'm so sorry, I'm like really busy. I can't talk too much right now. Or they'll say, sure, that's totally fine. Or they'll say, I only have a little bit, but then I gotta get back to what I'm doing. There's your answer. Now, if you're both socially awkward, good luck. I literally would just say hi and go from there. Exactly, TK. Like, I listen to all these people, because you know the big thing on YouTube right now is Reddit stories, right? Everybody and their mother reading Reddit stories and talking about their thoughts and doing all this jazz, right? Total improv. Yeah, pretty much, TK. But everybody's like reading about like Reddit and all these jazz, or telling stories and all these things. And literally the only thing that people need to know is be straightforward. Unless you feel uncomfortable or unsafe, then don't be straightforward. Do whatever you need to do and say whatever you need to do to get the fuck out of there. But if you do not feel unsafe, just be straightforward. I promise you, things will be a lot easier if you just straight up literally are like, would you be interested in going on a date with me? No? All right, goodbye. Would you be interested in talking or hanging out right now? No? All right, I'll talk to you later. Like, are there gonna be mean, awful people who tell you, fuck off, you're ugly and I would never go out with someone like you? Yes, there will be. And it will suck and it will feel bad. But you will always be a better person to the good people, the nice people, the normal people, if you're just straightforward. I wish I hadn't spent all my cash at Gen Con. I'm now in ads. It's okay. Guys, we'll tell TK we didn't say anything important. It's
Tricky,
fine.
right? That's what we're gonna explore today.
TK, whenever you're back, it's okay. We didn't say anything. That was fast. Yay, TK. I didn't say anything that important. I was just talking about how you need to be straightforward. You know, like I'm a very, and if you know like, let's say if you started a conversation or you're in a conversation, because sometimes we're like, okay, we need to be straightforward, so the other person will tell me if I need to leave, if I need to stop talking, if I need to do whatever. No. When you need to be straightforward, means you take responsibility for yourself. Yes, if you don't know, you can't help it. That's 100% correct. But if someone else is like, if you are starting something with somebody else, that they are already doing something, they're already engaged, and you are the initiator, that means it's on you to ask those questions. It's on you to see if you should be there and continue talking, right? So if you go up to somebody to comment on them when they're like eating food and you think I'll use convention as an example, you think their cosplay is really cool. And you're like, I think your cosplay is super cool. I really love that show. And they go, thanks, I really love it too. This is my favorite character. And you strike up a little bit of conversation. You tell them, oh, my favorite character is such and such. I've been watching for this long. I really think this is pretty cool. Do you like such and such? And they're answering your question. It is then your job, because you initiated the conversation, to maybe, after a few times back and forth, say, do you have free time to talk right now? Or are you trying to eat? Can I talk to you later? Can we exchange Instagrams? Are you going to be at the meetup for such and such? And if that person tells you, yeah, I'm trying to eat right now, I can't really talk, then you go, no worries, it was great to meet you, and you leave. But you have to remember that it's on you if you are the initiator. It's not on them to tell you to walk away. Just an example. Obviously, all of you guys know that, but putting that out there. Me and my partner are both socially awkward, but we have known each other for a decade. Yeah, Dagly, and that's the thing, right, is we all function and work and learn and grow and move and read each other's socialness in different ways. I am neurodivergent. A lot of neurodivergent people struggle socially. They struggle with social indicators. They struggle with, people meaning things that they don't say, or meaning the opposite of what they say, or body movement meaning something that was not verbally said, or vice versa, right? For me, I find myself, because of the way my brain works, on the opposite end of it, which is going to sound egotistical for a second. I don't mean it to. I am very, very aware of socially what is occurring, because my personality type is the entertainer, right? I try to make everybody have fun and have a good time and get along and all that kind of stuff. So I can very quickly click into this person won't clock the fact that I need them to walk away, right? Because I'm trying to do something. Or this person is trying to be friendly, but I know I have a friend with me who really does not like strangers talking to them. And this stranger, even though I know they're being friendly, is not going to clock onto that. They just won't. I can click those things really quickly. And I know it's hard for a lot of people. So that's why sometimes, I'll listen to these things and I'll hear people chat and I'll be like, do you want a little advice? Do you want a little help? Or, that's always my thing, right? Is, I'm always asking people, I'm like, do you want the help? Do you want to know what to look for? Or is it one of those things where you're like, I'll function the way I function? Because either is fine, but often the answer is, if you're not good at clocking little things like that, literally just ask. Just state it. That's kind of how it works, right? Now, unfortunately, the neurodivergency that I have with social conversations, I can pick everything up. I can see it all. I can analyze it. I can run with it. I know how to do that stuff. There is a tendency to overanalyze. So sometimes I will have that neurodivergency thing where it goes, uh-oh, that one interaction went poorly and now they hate you. And they're going to tell everybody how awful you are. And everyone's going to know that you accidentally were too firm when you told them to leave. I do have that part of the neurodivergency. So every once in a while, I have to be like, brain, calm down. It's okay. Only you are fixating on it. But the actual interaction part, I clock very easily. I'm super oblivious to any flirting and such whatsoever. So, Dadly, I hear that a lot, especially from us neurodivergent folk. And then you have, unfortunately, some neurodivergent folks like me who, I wouldn't say oblivious to coming on to us necessarily, but we are so talkative, we're so energetic, we're so excitable, and because I'm somebody who always keeps a very positive energy and knows how to soothe out things that maybe aren't working well, I have gotten told so many times that I'm flirting when I'm not, right? When that's not the intention. So I understand the oblivious to flirting on the opposite end. Apparently I'm oblivious because people think I am versus it coming on to me. I can usually tell when somebody's trying to do it to me. And this is, I'm gonna say this, and I know none of y'all will be offended. It's usually because men are very bad at it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sorry, y'all are bad at it. You either are creepy, and you might not mean to be creepy, but you are, or you're just like, you don't know how to be subtle. You know what I mean? Like, same, I just be trying to make nice conversation. Exactly, Dadly, exactly. When part of what I can clock socially is, because I know how conversation works, I know how brains work, people like to feel like you are interested in what they have to say and who they are. And so something I do, and it's not ingenuine, I don't want people to think it's ingenuine, but something I consciously know to do that some other people can struggle with is, although I might not remember whatever you're saying, you know, tomorrow, 10 hours, 6 hours from now, whatever, while we're in the conversation, if you say like, oh, I loved watching cartoons when I was a kid, right? A not normal person, but some people who maybe aren't super into social cues might be like, oh, me too. I used to watch such and such and such and such, right? I'm able to go, what'd you like to watch? Were you like an anime fan, a cartoon person? Were you like Cartoon Network? And then you answer my questions, and then I throw questions back at you, and then you answer my questions, and then I throw questions back at you. And a lot of people, because that's not how many social interactions go, will lock onto that as flirting. Because they're like, oh, you're interested in me. People aren't usually like pushing and interested in this way. It must be flirting. It must be romance. And I'm like, no, I just know how to do social stuff. So I totally get it. I've been chastised by people for flirting when I totally wasn't. Thank you, TK. Thank you. See, I'm glad we all feel this in some respect. And TK, for us at least, it's partially because, again, Dadly, you know we love you. This is never about you. Men have a tendency to think women are flirting a lot. Even when we're just being nice. But regardless, yeah, it happens. And it's one of those things where, like, yeah, I'm reading all the little social bits and pieces. Plus, y'all know, I'm very open. I'm very, very open. So I say things that the normal stranger or acquaintance, sometimes even friend, does not say. So I might say some shit about like, oh, I love enemies to lovers, man. I was watching this one show and he was all, oh, I think I like you. And it was so good, right? And an acquaintance or a stranger might think, huh, they're bringing up this topic. I wonder if they're flirting. Oh, they're telling me about what they like. No, I'm just more open than 99.9% of people. The neurodivergent gang, yes. Dadly, it's so true. To be frank, the chastisement came from women. My grandma got real mad at me once because I was flirting with a married man. Well, that's just old people. I'm sorry, that's a traditional woman having traditional ideas of the way that a woman and a man should interact. That's what that is. And to be fair, ideas of that are embedded in every generation. And every culture, actually. There are different ideas of it, but they're embedded in every generation, right? Like, even in my generation, right? Adults, when I was a kid, still fully had the mentality of like, you cannot be friends with the opposite gender, right? Because when I was growing up, gay was still a question mark. You know, we didn't have legal rights type of jazz. But regardless, like, you couldn't, if a friend of the opposite gender has a sleepover or a birthday party, right? And there's a whole group of people, like there's 15 people that are all gonna spend the night in their basement. They're the opposite gender to you, so you're not allowed to stay. Doesn't matter who's staying. Doesn't matter if it's girls and boys and whoever. You can't stay, because that's the opposite gender. You're not allowed to do that. Right? Or, well, you can't go as friends with the opposite gender to a dance, because that means you're dating. Like, there are plenty of things that are traditional in that way that people have every generation. It was a really long Star Trek discussion at a wedding. She was appalled. TK, she probably already was like, what are they talking about? Science fiction? Oh my goodness, other planets? Aliens? Oh my, now they're doing hand signals? Oh my gosh! That's hysterical. Oh my lord, bro. That's so funny. People have always questioned why I have more female friends than male friends. Yep. Obviously, I dismissed her concerns, but yes, it's the can't be friends with men. Exactly. Exactly. And unfortunately, it recycles every decade or so, where there's another one of those, can men and women be friends? Yes, motherfucker. Fuck you. If you cannot be friends, and let me be very clear, this is something I love about the gay community in particular, but it goes for everybody. You can be friends, just friends, no other commentary, no other strings, no other ifs, ands, or buts, with people you are attracted to, people you think are cute, people you have dated before, people you have been in a relationship with before, people you were married to, people who you fucked, people who you considered it but didn't do it, people who if they asked you to, you probably would. All of these types of people you can just be friends with. No other commentary. It is okay, right? Like, don't be the type of partner that's like, well, did you think she was pretty? Yeah, he can think she's pretty. He can think his friend is pretty. Now, if he texting some shit to his female best friend while he dating you, that's another conversation. But yeah, I can think my friends are hot. You can even be the type of thing where, like, I'd probably hook up with that friend, but I wouldn't date him. But I also choose not to hook up or not to date because that is a choice you make. It is a choice. Lord. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate you. Same as me, Dadley. More men friends. Lifelong tomboy. Fuck it. Yes, TK, right? I don't have many friends in general, but it's one of those things where it's like, you can be friends with people. And it's okay. And it like there are no things that make a situation always a certain way. And that annoys the shit out of me, because I'm like, yes, little things can be indicators of other things. They are not unanimous. You live your life how you live it. My answer was, when more women are nice to me and more men would bully me growing up, yeah, I'm gonna have more femme friends. Dadley, that happens to a lot of girls too. I don't know how TK's life went, but that definitely happens to us, because girls, when you're growing up, are very petty. They're very inner rumors. Kimberly, you're nice. Kimberly, we love you. You are our friend forever, Kimberly. Forever, Kimberly. Yes, I'm glad you have a lot of friends. Good. Keep those friends, Kimberly. But girls, when you're growing up, can be very like rumors. Like, if you have a group of 5 girls, 4 of them will talk about how they hate one bitch, and then that one bitch and the other 3 will get together and talk about how they hate someone else in the group. It's just, that's why a lot of them tend to be friends with guys, because guys tend to not do that shit, right? So it goes both ways. Yeah, that's not an indicator of anything. That's not an indicator of anything. That stuff drives me crazy. In short, we are all friends. Exactly the same. Girls were super mean and called me a slut for it. Fuck them. Yeah. TK, 100%. 100%, right? And, you know, just to like, to be fair, I've said it before. I will not say it. I was the bully. I was the bitch in high school. I was that girl turning like on all of the friends that she had, or the people she didn't like or she liked, or whoever, turning around with the people who didn't like them and joining that group. And then as soon as they show their face, going, what are you talking about? Of course we're friends. I would never do something like that. I was absolutely that person. Right? Like, I know it exists because I was it. I'm glad you're not mean, Kimberly. That's good, right? Obviously, I don't do that shit now because I'm an adult. But things growing up shape you. Those kind of things determine, like, and shape and change who you're with and who your friends are and who you learn about, you know, and where you go in life and what do you do, and you're constantly changing and shaping and learning as time goes on. And I'm still friends with my guy friends 30 years or more. Exactly, TK. Exactly, because they were people who were nice to you when other bitches weren't, right? And that's just kind of how it goes. And there are people that, you know, there are those stories of people that are friends with for decades, and then you're in your like 40s and 50s and one of them finds religion, or finds Elon Musk and Trump, or becomes a Republican, you know, or whatever, and that person that you've known for 50 years, they've changed in a way that you're not friends with them anymore. That happens too, because we're all constantly changing. So like, it's okay. Yes, it's a found family. It is a chosen family. A found family, a blood family, a whatever family. It is a chosen family. And you always get to consistently choose. And I think sometimes people forget that, where it's like, you don't make the choice and then you're done. We are not static. We are always evolving and learning and changing and growing. And if 2 minutes from now you decide you don't like the choice, you can make the change and do a different choice. Your choices will come with consequences. And sometimes the consequence is people are no longer in your life, whether it's your choice or theirs. But you can always make a different choice. You can always change it. And people forget that kind of stuff. Boys, it's been a real philosophical discussion. Thank you guys for talking with me like this. I appreciate that. Really into the weeds and the thought process and the living life and that kind of thing. But I love these conversations when we have them. They're so pretty and beautiful. And we are a chosen family, okay? All of us here right now, we are chosen friends. One day we can all meet in person. Probably not, but I hope to see you guys here nonetheless. Boy, I totally forgot we were talking to Dante. Okay, I guess I'll figure out. Yes, lemons. Okay, what does he want us to say? You're really passionate about this kind of stuff, huh?
You ain't lying. I am fire after all. A flaming hot, hopeless romantic.
It do be like that. It do be like that, Dadley.
You know what I've seen? How many proposals I've warmed? First date flirting in the living room, Valdiva flicks and chills, wine night cuddle sessions, bearskin rug rubdowns.
That's a wild sentence. Okay. Also, actually, question here for a second. This is not as philosophical at all. Does anyone actually like a fireplace? No offense to this sentient fireplace, Dante. I hate fireplaces. With like a burning passion. Fuck a fireplace. I don't want any fireplace anywhere in my house. Fuck you. I hate them. They don't get anyone warm enough. They make so much smoke. You have a literal whole ass fire with logs. I don't like them. You like fireplaces. TK, can I ask you why? Is it the ambiance? Is it the lighting? Is it the sound? What do we like about them? Only campfires. I'm a little bit more okay with campfires, although I tend to somehow always sit in the direction of the wind and I get all of the smoke in my face. Campfires are the best. Campfires are better. Campfires are better than a fireplace in a house. I do not like fireplaces in houses. I just hate them. If I ever get a house, which I'm sure I never will, because I seem to not be able to stay in one place for more than 2 years. But I'm actually kind of excited about the fact that I seem not to stay in one place for more than 2 years, because it means that if I continue streaming, every 2 years we're going to be somewhere new, you guys. I think it'll be fun. They're comfy and warm during the winter. Interesting. Okay. I'll let you have it. I'm not angry enough about fireplaces to be like, you can't have it. But that, to me, if I want to be comfy warm during the winter, I'm turning my heat up. I'm not putting on a fireplace. Campfires are an aesthetic, right? You use the fire. You roast the marshmallows. They add a lot of lights. You can sit outside at night. You know what I mean? A fireplace is a hindrance, in my opinion. But that's okay. That's fine.
Let's just say I've done my research on this sort of thing. And not to mention, well, I'd like to be in love one day. Anyway, I know about fiery connections.
Okay.
That's why I can help you. But nothing could happen without the icebreaker.
Right.
And the icebreaker is observation and interest.
Yeah, it's literally just listening. You'll do so much better in a conversation if you learn to listen.
Right. It might seem basic, but first you gotta notice them. But not just that. You can't be like, oh, they're hot, I'm gonna go talk to them. Nah, yo, you gotta really take them in. What's their demeanor? How do they look? Are they with someone? All that and more. Then, use the information you glean to guess what they might be interested in, and lead with that.
Mm-hmm. But how, though?
Aight. Say there's somebody you meet for the first time and they're wearing merch of a show or a game or a book, you know? What do? Maybe compliment them on it, right?
Yep.
But what could you immediately follow that compliment up with that's even better?
Ask a question, baby. Yeah. Ask them who their favorite character is. This is literally what we talked about. This is just good advice for normal conversation.
Smile, gently ease into the topic, and you can build a great rapport with them really quickly. So, you learn about, or even better, share in their interest. Make them excited about it. Start that connection by talking with them about what brings them the most joy. What better way to build a friendship?
Nice. That makes a lot of sense.
Dope. You get it then. You gotta communicate, you feel me? Let's
Always
go to
communicate.
phase 2. Alright, so you made it past the icebreaker. Now you're vibing a little. They mentioned they're going to a concert of one of your favorite bands. What do you say next?
I love them. Are you going with any friends? Lucky, you got an extra ticket. Music is for dorks. Are you going with any friends?
That's what I'm talking about, playa. Keeping it nice and casual and taking an interest while showing interest. Smooth. If they say no and they don't really have any friends who are into this band, let them know you might be down to go if they want company. If they say yes, maybe just tell them you're stoked for them. Don't want to seem pushy or self-inviting. Get to know them before getting too personal. You know, build up to it. Maintain that good balance of digging somebody, learning about them, and gauging their boundaries.
Okay, so he won't like this answer. We're not gonna say it, but you can be in it just for a quick hookup. You just need to communicate that. That is okay. I had a friend in college, I guess an acquaintance because I don't have friends, but regardless, I loved the shit out of her because she just would have like flings every weekend. She was like, yeah, I got someone coming over, I can't hang out this weekend, and then she would just tell me about everything they did. Because I was like, I am asexual. Please tell me how sex works. She would literally just talk through the whole thing. She'd be like, okay, so first he did this, and then we did that, and then, oh, it was great, we did this. And I was like, interesting, taking notes like I'm at school, you know what I mean? I love her to death, because that's okay. That can be your life if that's what you want it to be. Ooh, I have sass. Wait, I have enough sass. Okay, so I have a kind of non sequitur question for you before I go.
Oh, well, damn. Shoot. Fired up.
Ooh, these are all good. What aspect of love do you think is most important in life?
Well, it's about actually making sure you build a friendship with a prospective partner. Humans are out here getting into situationships and they don't even think about actually accepting their partner for who they are.
This is true.
Like, no. You ain't gonna change a person to your whims just because you think they're hot and want them. You don't get to change how they are to suit you.
Very correct. Don't try to make someone into something they aren't.
Yeah. You need to be able to be vulnerable with your partner. Even though your attraction is often what leads us to talk to someone for the first time, it only goes so far.
Correct.
If you want a long-lasting relationship that is sexy and mutually fulfilling, it's about the personal trust you build with them based off your mutual friendship. That, to me, is the most important thing.
You'd probably get along with Dorian very well. Yes, 100 TK. 100%, yep. Thanks for speaking from the heart, Dante.
You mean hearth.
Ha.
Thanks for the chat. I'll see you at the next lesson, huh?
Okay. All right, who else don't we talk to very much that we can go to next? I suppose we haven't talked to Keys. She did show up in our chat with Gaia, so let's talk to Keys.
Maestro.
Hello, Keys.
Are you here to listen to me perform?
Sure. Yes.
Unfortunately, I have nothing to perform today.
Oh, no.
Nothing is quite ready in my repertoire. On to more pressing matters, though. I was hoping we could discuss my rider.
Your rider? Yeah, your what now?
A rider. It is an agreement between the performer and the promoter.
Oh.
I'm sure it's not your fault, seeing as how we've never worked together, but there are certain things I require if I'm expected to give a great performance.
Okay. What do you need?
For starters, I was hoping for a little help with Houvier.
Oh, do you like the vacuum?
You mean Hoove?
Oh, was that his name?
She waves her hand
She does not like Hoove.
You'll have to excuse me. I tend to cluster around the French composers lately. Still have a touch of the accent, I'm afraid.
Really? I'm not picking up on an accent.
Well, that's just perfect then, isn't it? You can be my translator.
Okay.
Please tell Houvier that he needs to do something about the dust. It's
Okay.
awful for my pedals. Any more of it and they'll begin to stick.
I can talk to him.
I really did try to explain this to him, but the language barrier was just insurmountable.
He speaks
I'll
English.
need a bit of help with Hector, too, I'm afraid.
Sorry. Are you about to tell me my boy is doing something wrong? You better be very careful what you're about to say, Keys. That little freak in the vent is my man. What do you need from him?
Could you please talk to him about the temperature? I need it at a firm 20 degrees, or it's going to wreak havoc on my tuning.
Sorry. 20 degrees Celsius? Because you better not mean 20 degrees Fahrenheit. There ain't no way in hell I'm keeping the house at that. Ah, damn it! Real me had enough smarts. God damn it, come on, game. Real me had enough smarts, but regular me doesn't. I guess I haven't romanced enough smart characters. Guys, we gotta go romance a smart character. Who's on the smart list? We'll have to check our book and go romance a smart character.
Cold? Not in Celsius. Or perhaps, as we are currently outside Sweden, you know of it as the centigrade scale?
Why doesn't Hector keep the temperature how you like it?
Honestly, I think my accent got in the way again.
It's possible.
Same with Lux. I like to be lit a certain way.
Nah, Lux is just a cunt. Lux can be difficult to get things
Everyone
across
around
to.
here does seem to be a little... Oh, there's no better way to say it. Unrefined. Speaking of, do we have a lighting designer on staff?
No. I do not think so.
That's all right. I was somewhat prepared for this.
Good.
My friend Celeste was on a loan to a community theater once, and she told me all about their adorable little budgets.
That's a crazy way to say that sentence.
Now, if it's all right with you, I'd like to get back to rehearsal.
Go ahead,
Please
Keys.
do let me know what everyone says. I'm eager to jump into our walk once the issues are addressed. Adieu.
Alright, how many hearts I got left? 2. Okay, so we can go talk to 2 of her people, which was my boy Hector, our piece of shit twink Lux, and who is the first one that she wanted us to talk to? Oh, Hoove. Alright, let's go talk to Hoove. We'll do her quest.
Yo, what's up?
Hi, Hoove. I'm here for Keys. She wants you to clean her pedals better.
Man, the nerve on that instrument.
What's wrong?
She thinks she's so fancy that she wants me to pay special attention to cleaning her feet. That's not a vacuum's job. It's her own damn fault no one wants to play her anymore.
Oh, damn.
If she were nicer, there wouldn't be any dust.
That's true.
Sorry, I just get worked up when people have attitude. Tell her I ain't interested.
Okay. Something tells me all the conversations are gonna go that way. Well, for now, let's talk to the little bitch boy. And we'll talk to Hector tomorrow.
Lux is primping for some imaginary audience when you find them, striking pose after pose. When they see you, they roll their eyes, pausing to address you.
I hate you.
What, you're on a quest or some shit?
Fuck you. Yes, I am. Yeah, I guess. Key says you've been ignoring her.
Oh, yeah? She wants better lighting? Need I point out the total disregard for what I might be doing? Ugh, the utter self-absorption of that request. I mean, if Keys wasn't such a total diva, she might have checked my latest posts.
This coming from you is wild.
Then she would know that I am super busy with this update on my second snack of the afternoon. But fine, whatever. I guess I'm just that essential.
Oh, he's actually saying yes? Oh, shit. Who said no, but he's gonna say yeah. All right, thanks, I guess.
Bye.
Yeah. Huh. Not how I expected this to go. Interesting. Who really does not like her? All right, well, let's go to sleep, and then we'll talk to my boy. All right, Hector. Unfortunately, I am not here to love you in this moment. I have a request from Keys.
You
look like you have something on your mind, my beauty.
I love you. Yeah, Key says she needs the temperature an exact degree for her to play.
Of course she did. 20 degrees, could you imagine?
Actually, I think she meant Celsius.
What? The nerve.
Are you going to be able to help?
Perhaps.
Oh.
I have a converter around here somewhere. But still, she needs to treat us lowly objects a little less like a baroness.
That's fair.
Now then, what was I going to say before this interruption? You! I'm so glad to see you.
Yay, I love you, Hector.
I've been thinking.
You've been thinking, Hector. Great-based erotica. I am not ashamed to say I'm gonna be looking this shit up. I'm gonna be looking up if there's any behind the great Hector erotica, because I have to know. Oh my god. Oh yeah, what about?
I've been thinking about courage.
Courage?
I've been playing and replaying our last conversation in my mind. And all I can feel now is shame.
No. Shame? Why?
Because of how much I said. I was so frightened, and I'm ashamed to have been frightened.
That's okay, Hector.
And I'm ashamed now that you know that you have seen that part of me.
That's okay, Hector.
I feel as though I want to crawl more deeply into my own ductwork and hide my eyes.
Don't do it, Hector. And maybe the feeling will go away.
Precisely, yes. You sound as though you know this feeling.
Better than you can imagine, Hector.
Have you ever made it go away? Can you tell me what works?
Honestly, just facing it. You have to go through it to get out of it.
Yes, exactly. Oh, somehow I knew you would understand.
Look at the little hearts.
I must face it. I must show my face to the demon.
Yes.
And there is a great favor I would ask of you.
Anything, Hector.
Will you help me?
Of course, Hector. I would like a teensy bit more information.
I do not let myself be seen.
I know.
I become quite frightened. I have even been known to become aggressive.
Oh.
If I am seen at all, but most especially without my permission.
Well, that sounds a little... Nope, I'm gonna choose to ignore it because you're my favorite. He is adorable.
This has been my way for longer than I care to admit.
Okay, go on.
I wish I had something of more substance to back it up. It feels strange to wish that something had happened to me to make me feel the way I do.
No, I know that feeling too.
But the truth is, I am afraid.
We do crazy things when we're afraid, man.
I do not like what I am.
Aww.
No, that's not it. I love being what I am. I am a complex system of ducts and vents that brings air, literal life, to the home of this person that I love.
I love you too, Hector.
But for such a miraculous function, I have always wished that I looked more the part.
Aww.
Do you understand what I mean?
Kind of. Do you mean you're self-conscious about the way you look?
I am both grateful and stunned by how quickly you grasp things.
I love him.
Yes.
He's mine and mine alone.
I do not think the way I look is enough. I wish I were better. I wish I were more.
Aww.
Maybe just I wish I wish I were different.
Oh, Hector? Again? That was a little weird. And again, I'm gonna choose to ignore it. I think we all feel that sometimes.
Well, I'm sure you're right, but I feel that way all the time. And I don't want to have my fear be the dominant force in my decision-making anymore. I don't think it's a way to thrive.
That's true.
I want more than my fear, so I have to confront the fear, and the only way I can think of to do that is to let you see me.
I mean, if you want, to be honest with you, I actually really like this character design. So I don't have a preference in seeing whatever you look like. I know other people might, but I actually love this idea.
So, I am inviting you to the attic.
He's inviting us to the attic.
I want you to come up, and I want to meet you, and I want you to see me. And we'll just have to see if the fear can hold out. But I've decided to be brave.
Oh my god! Reveal!
What do you think?
Oh my god! I'm in! Can't wait! Thank you for the invitation!
Wonderful! Oh, God, now I'm nervous. I will see you soon.
I feel like we cannot do that tonight. We have to do that when everybody's here because that's my boy. He's my favorite. Guys, I'm so excited. I love him so much. Oh, I can't wait to be fully romanced. I love it. Okay, let's finish Keys' quest. Let's talk to her. Who fully said no, though?
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd be back soon. Any progress on my rider?
Lots of progress.
They've done everything I've asked? It doesn't seem like it.
No, who didn't do it? No. Lux didn't refuse. That's a weird statement. Lux did not refuse. Don't make him wait, but TK, I feel like... I feel too, like... I'm nervous. I'm nervous to meet my vent boyfriend, okay? I don't know if I can do it tonight. I'm nervous. Ah!
You know, this is just like the time I got the lead part in La Vedova, and all the woodwinds pretended they were congested just to take away from my moment. Professional jealousy. That's what this is.
It's more that they didn't appreciate how you went about asking them.
You know what? It doesn't even matter. I won't be here for much longer.
What do you mean?
How far along are you with your composition? The sooner you're done, the sooner I can get back to my department. What agreement did you have with the music department when they let you collect me?
Uh-oh. Oh, God. Zero agreements, nothing.
Oh, dear. My understanding was that they loaned me out to an emerging composer in the theater department.
Incorrect.
You, to be returned at the completion of your project.
Did someone actually say that? Because I don't think I got that memo.
No one needed to say anything. Why else would the music department loan out their star performer? Besides, you're obviously an immensely talented artist. I mean, this space alone is perfect.
Thank you. I think it turned out pretty nicely.
Oh, absolutely. I've never seen a set fully capture the bleak existence of a lonely American working from home.
You know, I'd love to be offended. But the game has a better setup than I literally live in, so fair enough. Spot on.
It's a phenomenal set. I'm sure it's serving up all kinds of inspiration. Or did you build it to actually be a part of your performance? Immersive theater is having such a resurgence.
Oh boy.
I always said it would. Now, are you thinking the audience will wander from room to room as we play? Or will you have them do that prior to the performance?
Oh
you
God,
really
she's
haven't
delusional.
shared much about the production with me.
That's because I'm not a composer.
Nonsense. Of course you are.
I work in customer service. Or I used to.
That makes no sense. Why would the music department lend me to you then?
They didn't. You were a hand-me-down.
What is that? German? What's a hand-me-down?
She gasps, placing a hand to her chest.
Oh, wait. Don't tell me.
Oh,
it's
no.
an award, isn't it? Some sort of lifetime achievement? Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm going to be a hand-me-down recipient.
I don't think you're quite getting what it means to be hand-me-down.
Hand-me-down.
Hand me down.
You know, it's the strangest thing, but it sounds like you're saying, hand me down.
Exactly.
But that's not German at all.
It is not. You're right, Keys, it isn't. I never learned how to play you.
I'm so confused.
I know, Queen. A hand-me-down is an item that, after a period of extended use, gets passed on to someone else so that they can use it as well.
Keys stares at you, unblinking and silent. You can almost see the gears turning inside her head.
I think we just shattered her reality. All right, imagine you're a piece of gum.
What flavor?
Cherry.
I had a freshman who used to stick cherry-flavored gum to my underside every time he came into practice.
Mm-hmm. I think that is a compliment to you.
I agree. It was free gum, after all.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then imagine you're a piece of cherry-flavored gum.
Deeply cherry. My flavor speaks to the muses above.
Oh, Queen. The music department chewed you up, but instead of spitting you out, they determined that you still had enough flavor left and they passed you on to the next person.
That's unhygienic.
It's an analogy.
Wherein I am the chewing gum?
Oh, I've never seen this pose before. Damn, we might end up in hate with her by accident. Correct.
But that implies the music department no longer had any use for me.
Correct.
But that makes no sense. I worked there for 15 years. I was a star performer, and now I just don't work there anymore?
Correct.
All right. So when does a hand-me-down technically get handed back up?
It doesn't. They don't. They only ever get handed down.
And you're sure you're not a composer?
Positive.
Because you trail around in your robe and underwear quite a bit. That's not part of some creative process?
No, Keys. It's a fashion choice.
All right. You don't have to be a composer. Perhaps you're a wealthy connoisseur of the arts?
No, Keys. Not a wealthy connoisseur of the arts.
So, what you're telling me is that not only did I get handed down without my knowledge, I also have no job, no musical prospects, no financial prospects. You're not a composer, and this is my home now.
Yeah. That's right.
Keys gives you a pleasant smile.
That's pleasant? That's an interesting word choice.
Fantastic. Would you please excuse me? I'm going to go scream in the highest octave I can manage.
Okay, so how come if we explain to her the reality of her situation and get rid of her delusion that she doesn't hate us, but if we explain to Stella the reality of her MLM pyramid scheme delusion that she hates us? Was I just too straightforward with Stella? I mean, Oh well, it has occurred. Alright, we got 3 hearts left. Let's do Titus. I don't think we've talked to Titus since the first time. Hello, Titus.
No!
Titus points her sword at you, but the moment she recognizes you, she lowers it. Her shoulders sag, and her face falls. You're not sure if your mere presence has ever so thoroughly disappointed anyone before.
You. Why you? Why anyone? Why would a being with a beating heart chance upon this cursed place?
Titus.
For any place that would play host to the lukewarm slickness of my humiliation must bellow and pollute like a mouth of sulphurous hell.
Yeah, I don't do laundry as much as I should. There's so many characters, Dadley. I mean, we've got to the end of August, so we'll keep going.
For you to have come here now, you can only be an agent of the hellish fiend.
And to be fair, I'm not necessarily interested in 100%ing the game. I do want to get everybody to a status, though. So stuff like, you know, Wall or Maggie or whoever are pretty quick loves. or Chiremi or whatever pretty quick hates, so we could probably get not too bad.
A demon thou must be, and sent for shame, to turn in separate wounds the salted screw.
You lost the battle? Is that what you mean? I'm so sorry.
As am I. More sorry than the sorriest could say. My state meaner and more abject than before I had imagined possible for one so proud, so self-assured as this general. I find myself too open and undone. I find myself unmade.
Titus
Don't
looks at
find
you,
yourself
but she's
unmade.
clearly elsewhere, reliving some yet unspoken trauma.
Oh, I'm glad, Kimberly. Yeah, we'll for sure romance the ones we really like, and then we might talk to them multiple times, because you do have more story past the status, from what I understand. We'll probably realize the few that we really like Sophia and Hector and such, and then probably eventually end it there.
She was such a proud sweater. Such a stoic weaving of cashmere and wool, to be felled by a single missiled blot of marinara.
Oh, we couldn't get the marinara out of a sweater,
The
huh?
spiked pill of tragedy has passed. But in these guts, the nightshade knife persists.
We call the gay washer and dryer the Shakespeare men, but she's the Shakespeare. I understand. I like that sweater too.
You did. And do you indeed?
Yes.
Yes, of course. You would be the one to win at the end of my victory. To feel the loss most keenly after the field has been cleared, and there are no more daring actions to be hazarded for bravery.
Yep.
I ask forgiveness for my lack of vision. You and I are together in this. When dauntless I proceed into the fray, not for myself or pods alone, I dare. I see. At least I think I see. My eyes are yet clouded by tears. The spent blue blood of valiant pods I threw to watery slaughter.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. But I shall think on your offer. Though alone I've walked this weary path, the darkest curtain may yet lift to light. Grant me time, if thou wouldst. I am yet discomposed, and would not treat on matters weighty until I am recovered.
Fair enough. I will. Whatever you need.
Come back. Come back, I ask thee.
Damn. That was well done. Alright, that's Titus. We got 2 left. Do we talk to the toxic couple? Let's talk to the toxic couple.
Once again, Harper and Dirk are going at it when you walk up on them. This time, Dirk is the one shouting.
That sentence is not... That could have multiple meanings. Alright.
You need to let go of this stupid Chappie thing. I'm not him, and I never will be.
Don't you dare say his name. You could never be him.
I envy him, to tell you the truth. He finally escaped from you.
Oh! Damn!
Harper is stunned into silence, her lower lip quivering for a moment before she points a finger at the door and screams.
Get out! Get out and go do whatever it is you do when you're living your double fucking life!
This is wild because I've heard these conversations before.
I can't wait to get out of here and not hear your shrill-ass voice! That's what I do when I'm away from you, by the way. I just enjoy the goddamn silence!
Jesus!
Go enjoy your goddamn silence then, you fucking asshole!
I will!
Dirk stomps away from Harper, stopping for a moment to look at you. He puts a hand on your shoulder, leaning in but still speaking loudly enough for Harper to hear.
Get away while you can, buddy. Don't let her get her claws into you.
Jeez Louise! Big oof!
Trust me on that.
He walks away, flinching as Harper lets out a frustrated scream. The moment he's gone,
Ooh.
Harper exhales, turning on a bright smile for you.
I'm so sorry you had to hear that. Turkey just gets so grumpy sometimes.
Literally, TK, this couple is the reason the content warning exists. The content warning feature is on a few other characters, but this couple is literally the reason why it's in the game. I turned the content warning off just so everybody knows. Oh God. I didn't think about this when we chose to talk to them. Are we romancing them? Very toxic. Are we gonna try and romance her and Dirk? Or are we hating them? My issue with hating them is then we don't get their storyline, and I kind of want to see how toxic they can be. I know that's bad, but I kind of want to see it. Hate or friend? Okay, I'm okay with that. Let's try and go friend route. And if I accidentally end up in hate, that's okay. But let's try and do friend so that we can get more of their storyline. So I'm gonna say, you deserve so much better, girl.
I do. But you know, I'm just so soft-hearted.
Lot of bad energy, Kimberly.
I always take him back. You seem like someone who gets relationships. I've been thinking a lot about my relationship with Durkee lately. You'll listen to me, won't you?
Of course, I'd love to help.
Oh, good. This way.
Yeah, gotta put the
Harper
good
grabs
energy
your
in.
hand, dragging you over to a quiet corner of the room, overturning a box to allow you to sit. She lies on the floor, as if she were at an actual therapist's office.
I wouldn't dive into this because they're both toxic, but you do you. Yeah, TK, just from a story point of view, I want to get as much out of most characters as I can. So I think I'm just going to be normal. But if they end up hating me, that's okay.
It all started a few years ago.
You're walking into a toxic triangle? 1,000,000%, bro.
A lot of things come through this laundry room, you know? You forget a lot of stuff in your pockets. Sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't.
Also, if I don't at least try to be friends with her, that means we can't listen to Laura Bailey. You know, and this is Laura Bailey.
And this time, you'd forgotten chapstick in your pocket. God, what a stick of chapstick he was.
Damn. Girl. I'm sorry, did Laura just ask to be the horniest and worst character in the game? Did she just want to be like, get all of her anger and her mean, awful energy out? Because this character, she's literally telling us that she cheated on him with a chapstick. And we know what shape that is. Thank you very much. Exactly, Dad. Yeah, like Laura Bailey, we gotta listen to her.
His name was Chappie, and he had the softest lips you can imagine.
Oh my god. Also, that face is fire. Yeah, like we get Chance because we love Chance. We're gonna talk to both Liam. We're gonna make friends with Travis's character, and I love Liam's character because he's just Claude Frollo. And so I want to hear Laura. So I think we'll at least try and be nice.
We spent weeks together. It was a real whirlwind romance. He started talking engagement towards the end, hoping maybe you'd forget a ring-shaped object in your pocket one of these days.
This is a lot of fun, Kimberly. Oh yeah, I was looking for that chapstick for ages.
Well, you found him again later. But I'm jumping ahead. Chappie had crawled back into the pocket of one of your pants. He liked the dark. It made him feel safe.
Harper sniffles, growing silent for a moment.
Ah.
When she speaks, her voice is filled with emotion.
And then you washed him. Washford and Drysdale brought him back to me. I'll never forget it.
Ooh, sorry about that.
He was melted.
Oh.
She lets out a sob.
My bad.
He wasn't the same after that. I tried to keep things going.
Harper turns to you, sadness and anger in her eyes.
But you threw him away.
Yeah. To be fair, I didn't know you were sentient objects at that point. Thank you, Kimberly. Sorry.
It's too late now. But thanks. Anyway, ever since then, when Durkee gets washed by Washford and Drysdale, he leaves. And when he's up there in your closet, he pretends he doesn't know me.
Oh, because he's clean clothes.
I've gone to see him so many times. I've cried and screamed and practically kicked his door down.
Why does he ignore you?
'Cause he's a low-down, dirty cheater.
Okay.
I know that Turkey is cheating when he's up there. He calls himself Clarence and acts like he's so cool and above everybody else.
Oh, boy.
Tell the truth, Turkey!
Oh, boy.
I know you and those Hanks are getting it whenever you're up there.
Can you blame him? The Hanks are awesome, okay?
And he's got a stream of objects coming in and out of that closet. I know it.
Okay. Do you have any proof?
Of course I do. Everyone's always like, oh, how do you know, Harper? How are you so sure?
Exactly.
She taps her temple.
Hamper's intuition, honey. I know how nasty he is. I know he can't go that long without getting some.
That's not proof, Harper.
Anyway, I've been thinking a lot about our relationship lately. Obviously, I've done nothing wrong and never have.
Oh, God.
But I just love my Durkee so much, even though he hurts me so.
Literally run.
I just don't know what I should do.
Oh, God. If I tell her to leave, she's going to be very upset. Because she doesn't want to leave him because she's a controlling person. Oh, God. Literally, Dadley. Ah! Big ouch, Kimberly. I'm gonna say leave him, obviously. And if she hates us, that's okay.
But I love him so much. I just can't do that. Well, I guess I should go. Durkee could be doing God knows what out there. I gotta find him before he cheats on me.
Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I figured. This is how they all are.
She sits up, smiling cheerfully.
Toxic little girlies are like this, man.
Thanks for listening. I feel so much better. Bye.
Goodbye, I guess. Why are you putting me in the middle? Yeah, TK, I wondered what she would have said there. But we did technically agree. That's why I was like, okay, I guess I won't say anything. Okay. You know what? Let's end it with some boys we do like. Let's talk to Curtin Rod to end the stream tonight. We love our Curtin Rod bros.
Yo, Rod, stop!
Rod is in the middle of a very loud, very off-key song.
I love me, my best friend, boys.
You know you want me, baby.
Let's go.
This is torture, pure torture.
You just can't have me, baby. Because you belong to someone else.
Bravo.
Nah. Don't encourage him.
Something about having this piano nearby that just gets my creative juices flowing.
Let's
Could
go.
they not flow, though? Like, what's the opposite of flow? Whatever it is, can that be what the juices do?
You just jealous.
You trying to crack Gwendolyn with that singing?
What are we talking about?
Rod singing.
Oh, it wasn't that great.
You know you're lying.
I'm not cutie, but I'll let you think that.
And with that, Gwendolyn takes her leave.
Y'all just haters.
Don't ask me, because they're right. Just suck less. That easy. You have other talents. Lean on those. I think you sing like a metal arc. I'm going to say you have other talents. Lean on those.
That's code for you can't sing.
One of those talents could be songwriting.
Did you make up the lyrics you were singing?
Yeah. It was a Rod original.
Okay. Wait a second. Do we think we can find objects in the house that will, like, make a composition for Keys? Like, make her a song? He might write the lyrics. That could work.
Then that's a no for me, dog.
I've never seen you try to write a song.
Okay, I
That's
guess not.
because I know my lane. Know thyself and all that stuff.
No matter what anyone says, I'ma sing.
Good for you.
Oh my goodness.
So plug your ears, because I've got a song in my heart, damn it.
And that's correct.
And now I've got a pain in my side. You should get out of here before he starts belting a new song.
I've got music in my bones.
Let's go.
Quick, run! Save yourself!
Aw, that was sweet to end it on. I love that. Okay. Let's save. And let's check to see if the data decks told us anything important from those updates. Yep. Don't care. Hector. Yeah, okay, so you guys, next time we're gonna have to go see Hector. My boy, I'm so nervous, but I love him so much. Okay. You broke into keys that she was a hand-me-down and that you're no composer. She needed some time to process that. Yeah. Amir. We were not... Barry did not take care of that, so... Yeah, we come back when we're ready to face him. Barry's struggling with memory loss. You've helped Maggie solve a case. Harper seems convinced Dirk is cheating on her. And Titus, she's warming up to you. Okay. All right, y'all, let's save. Let's save. Yep. Do it again. And do it again. All right, all right, all right. All right, y'all. Thank you very much for being here with me for stream today. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, TK and Dadley and Kimberly. And thanks y'all for having like philosophical discussions and such with me. That was very nice. Should we raid today? Let's see who's on. Let's see, let's see. Let's see. I'm looking here. I'm seeing if anyone's playing something good that we can raid to. If anyone has a suggestion, let me know. I always like to find new people if I can. I don't see any that I'm super looking for tonight. Oh, it's Haywee just came on. Let's raid over to her. I think she's gonna do art. She literally just started. Let's see. Raid. Okay. Oh, God. See if I know how to spell it. Three E's. Okay. Aw, stay off Twitch Wednesdays except for you. That's okay. It's hey, we just started. She usually does like working streams together. Or she does art. She's a real cute little VTuber streamer, so we'll go right over to her. And then we can peace out to go to sleep and eat chicken nuggets and all that jazz. Whatever y'all are gonna do. Thank you again for being here with me. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys on Monday. We're live every Monday, Wednesday this month until the very last week when we'll be at a ZokuCon in Michigan. But other than that, I appreciate y'all. And I'll see you guys on Monday. All right, that's all I got. Good night, good night, good night.